and then I figure at 9 o'clock I'll do my thing, and then we'll start, and then we'll have you back in. Okay? Does that work? You can keep going, and then we'll just yeah. All right. All right.
You can't see me.
I can't see you either.
Can't see you. You got us muted.
Okay, so
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So we can talk and it won't mess with you. Hey,
Whatever you got to do.
how you doing, Todd?
I'm doing fantastic, man.
It's gonna be fun. This actually, I'm excited. Getting this to work because this is another layer we could do for
Oh yeah,
open
yeah, no
fridge,
doubt.
and then eventually, if you want to
Yeah,
get into it,
yeah.
Half a genius mind. Every time with the wheel.
Mine.
What are you looking for,
Stop!
Jeff?
Stop! Stop! This is done
I
deliberately.
can't hear it.
I'm onto your game. I'm onto your game. No.
Super Nintendo.
I'm onto your game.
Super Nintendo.
I know.
Suck it long and shuck it hard, Rebecca. Shuck it, shuck it,
He's still
shuck
upset
it.
with me about Monday.
Shuck it.
Okay.
Shuck it.
We got room.
friendly bait.
Who's got his
Oh,
Yeah, friendly
Who's
bait.
got his
Push this. I got plenty of room. Oh, jeez.
Joey's my whore. Who's my whore? Shuck it, whore. Shuck it.
He just likes to hold it.
Long and hard. Yeah, shuck it.
But I'm over there, Mike.
That's Joe. It's very true.
That's it! That's it!
That's his inside voice, by the way.
We live. We live.
We are live now. We should be able to hear everything, no problem. I got two couple spaces reserved for the other gentleman from Arcades Anonymous. Here's my man Nerd Lounge Master and JPXL, who we've had on before. Do you guys want to?
Jay.
Go ahead, Jay.
Of course, I'm Jay Pixel, JPXL. What's going on? Just from Gamer Fridge, and of course, our big group over here at Arcades Anonymous. We're here to chill with Perfect Storm Gaming. Check out some
Let me make
games.
sure that the
Yeah.
audio-
Welcome.
And I am Nerd Lounge Master 84. I kind of lead these guys at Arcades Anonymous. You know, I try to make sure everything goes well. The fearless leader, as sometimes I'm referred to, but I have my own channel, Nerd Lounge Master 84, and love to just hang out and talk about nerdy things, and of course arcades. So glad to be here tonight, hanging out with you guys.
You guys mainly do. You guys are. A couple of you guys have multicades. A couple of you guys don't. You guys, it's a mixed bag with you guys as far as like
Oh, yeah.
what you got. But you guys are a lot of. It's like a mod. I love the crew. I think I joined the Discord first, and then I kind of linked up
Yep.
with a few of you on the side with different projects. I've had a few of you guys on. I'd like to have the entire crew on. Well, I'm gonna have most of the crew on tonight. I would like to have the entire crew on, you know, regularly, semi-regularly. Have you guys on? Just bullshit,
Yeah.
shoot games. I've figured out next season, when next season starts, which is at the end of the summer, we're gonna do Parsec. I'm gonna introduce that, so that way I've been talking about it for a while. Now that I got everything where the freezing finally stops, we're gonna put Parsec on here, and we're gonna have it to where you guys can play us, can play against us, can kick the shit out of each
Wow.
other.
Ooh.
Awesome.
All right,
I
all
want
right.
to do like fucking Mario Kart. Like it's gonna be, the show is gonna end up becoming very interactive for both the watchers and the guests, especially. So
Awesome.
that's the whole goal.
That's
So
very cool.
that's what the future is. So, you know, I welcome you two gentlemen to the show. You guys are wonderful. What games would you like to see us play? What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about fucking everything under the sun. I just want to give a shout out to J Rod Luminous. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for watching. And at 9 o'clock, that's when the big merger is gonna happen. All the other guys are gonna come over. But if any of those guys are ready anytime, just add them and let me know they're there, and I'll add them in.
Yeah. I will let you know as soon as I see them on my end.
I think some of them are eating dinner right now. So
Yeah, we're all scattered all over the United States. I'm in North Carolina, and Jay is in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. There you go.
what
That's
up? What
that
up?
team
What up?
right there.
Represent. The true
We got some in
champions.
Florida. We got
The
some
true
in
champions,
Oklahoma.
man.
We're all over the place. So I don't know. What do you want to see him play, Jay? I mean,
Well, you know what we've been trying to get going is the one game that we all want to see. The grid,
the
man.
grid.
We want to see that because I've been trying to emulate it, and I get halfway. It just chokes on me. So I want to see it in real life if it can actually run.
Yes, sir. Hold on a second.
So
And of course,
I was telling you. Go ahead.
Of course, we probably want to see for our boy Stockjack, Robotron, and then I'm gonna throw out one for Finner, Reactor. So you know those are some classics and the arcade anonymous crew that we kind of gravitate to. Oh, and we probably should shout out Galaga guy.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
His Galapis or Galaga 3.
Yeah.
Those are kind of our when we went to Chicago. Those are the kind of ones that became our. They rose to the top when we went to Galloping Ghosts. So
Okay. Yeah. Dude, I mean, if you name it, we probably have it. If I don't, I can get it.
yeah. Have you been to any of? You guys got some big arcades by you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you guys like going in there and just kind of get some fresh ideas on games and stuff? That's kind of what I've been doing lately.
Yes.
Just
Well,
kind of,
when we first started doing this, Joe, Cade, and I came up with an idea that we called it Arcade Crashers, which is fucking genius. Basically, you know how Dave Portnoy goes from pizzeria to pizzeria?
Yep.
The concept is we go to an arcade, we crash it, we rate it, we film our experience, and then we re-rate it. You know, he has he rates the pizza 1 to 10. Well, we do what I call fucking joysticks. Like, how many joysticks do you give it? So that's kind of our concept. So we have 4 or 5 episodes, and then we had a hiatus because the filming went wrong on one of them. So I actually want to revisit it and get back into it because I really like the show. It was a great show.
that's a great concept.
Yeah, it is a great concept.
Yeah,
So
it's definitely a lot of fun. We got a lot of Dave and Buster's and stuff around here, so we got a lot of places to do it at.
So that's the cool thing. I think that's what we're going to be doing over the summer is just going out and doing Arcade Crashers episodes because I'm giving it a break for the live stream. Because if you notice, I do seasons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Season 1, 2, blah, blah, blah.
We probably should do that too.
So
but
I
we
figured
don't.
what I do is
We do, but we go the whole year. It's a little different, you know, for us. But
so I tie it into the school year kind of. So that way at the summertime,
yeah.
we take the summer break, we chill, and then we come back in September/August. And
that's not a bad idea for sure.
So that's when I'm going to introduce the Parsec and the other things. So during the summer, I think what we're going to do is we'll get together and probably get all 3 or 4 of us together, do a couple of Arcade Crashers episodes and just release them. I was wanting to do it monthly. What's up, Johnny? Thank you for stopping in, Johnny. Johnny's TKX6. If you guys are a part of the Lightgun Lunatics group, he helps run that group, which is a fantastic Facebook group.
And he has a new online build out. It's on Arcade Lunatics. Check out the Facebook. He just posted it, I believe, this weekend or it's coming up this weekend.
Yeah, he's got
a
good
sick
shit.
build. You can play online against each other.
Uncle Rick's build, the one that I did a review on a while ago. But he's got
It's gonna be an online build. It's pretty cool, actually.
newer version.
Oh, I'm excited right now. I'm pretty hyped right here.
The grid.
Yeah,
Look at the grid. Look at
Dude,
the grid.
I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to help me out, man. We gotta get this going.
For sure. Listen, you want an emulation? The guy to talk to is my man standing in front of me, Mikey. He's the I call him the wizard in my machine. He gets all this shit working for me. Do you guys? I know JPXL. You got some Nerd Lounge. What do you have as far as your cabinets? What do you got? You got a lot of arcade one-ups,
Yeah, a lot of arcade one-ups. Majority of my collection is arcade one-ups. I do have some Mac games, 4KP. I do have one of the iArcades before they went out the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty standard to the arcade one-up. But I'm starting to get into other things. Jay's kind of getting me towards doing other things. So it's like a whole new world whenever he starts bringing up some stuff that I really want to do. So I'm kind of the one guy in the group that seems to like buy all the shit and like buy everything and like not stop. They constantly give me hell for always buying stuff.
Well, you
so.
buy it, but you never open the box. That's the problem.
Come on now.
Hey, I do the same thing, brother. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I like to play with my toys.
Not me. I'm the opposite. I like to collect them.
I have to play with my toys a little too much. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm always playing it. So the grid. Let's talk about this for a minute. We're doing research. Is there a way to network these to play 2-player?
Right now, no. I think networking is broken, but they're working on it.
Okay.
Yo, but Mikey, what about
Yeah,
the
that's
thing?
kind of
Well,
the feedback we
parsec.
got.
You could do parsec, can't you?
No, not to play 2-player. This game doesn't have the networking. Like the LAN is disabled.
Oh, for real?
So the LAN,
Ah.
from what I understand, is actually FireWire.
That could be yes.
And-
I believe that's.
And MAME doesn't emulate FireWire.
But I think they're working on it because they talked about it in the last update.
Okay.
So I believe Rid was on the list for the last update.
Because that would be dope.
Because-
Because in the arcade, it's a 4-player cabinet. It's like a cross, basically.
Yes, right now
Yeah,
you're just playing CPU, so it's kind of like
You said your buddy was trying to make one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to get one set up. So love to see it in Cleveland. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get it ready for Cleveland, but
yeah, his goal. But we're trying to even get it run, and this is as far as I've ever seen this game run. Yeah, I just don't know.
what kind of
Why-
hardware are you trying to run it on? That could be the issue too.
I'm not sure what
Just
Joel was wanting
basic
to use.
just my PC. I mean, I actually tried to get it doing on the ALU, and I got that. I got up to that test screen that you were showing, and then just kind of showed what version of MAME is this running on. That's really what I need to know.
This is actually an old version. This is like 2.20, I believe.
Wow.
I mean, there's like 2010, 20.
Oh, this is not through RetroArch. This is actually through MAME itself.
Yeah, but there's like different cores of MAME, right?
This is not through the RetroArch core. This is like through the actual MAME emulator itself.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike.
This is using the MAME standalone.
Mike, you run MAME through MAME. You don't run it through RetroArch.
I don't like using RetroArch for MAME.
rocket launcher.
Well, like, well, how does ALU run it like that game stuff? Because it asks for a core.
That's using RetroArch.
Is it?
Yes.
Bro, you
okay.
you could also get your hands on like a pre-made drive that has all this shit, like Jason Baker's Lightgun drive. You can get your hands on that thing for like $250 to $300. He's got all of the Lightgun games. He's got all the MAME. He's got.
I can look into it for you though too as well, and I'll see what I can do.
All the 8 and 16
Yeah.
bit.
So this doesn't work on any RetroArch core or nothing.
I'm not sure. I have to double check.
Okay. Yeah, because I got really close, and he was trying to get it running in Batacera. I don't know if that would run. It should.
Not
wouldn't it?
sure because this is like one of those like, weird engines, like from Midway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this has got you can do the Mortal Kombat characters in this too.
Yeah, I believe so.
This is kind of like the last. Like they took the Mortal Kombat 4 engine and made this.
Yeah, really.
From what I understood.
Wait, Mortal Kombat made this?
Mortal Kombat 4 engine.
Mortal Kombat 4. Remember the 3D engine?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The worst Mortal Kombat ever made. Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, people in our community want Mortal Kombat 4 for some
Ew,
reason.
gross.
Yeah, they're all for it.
There was like a whole campaign. It was like, did you guys play that game?
Yeah, do you remember how it was?
I'd rather play Mortal
think
Kombat
it's-
2 than that game.
Yeah, but that's what they did was they took that engine and made this.
Which this is a better game than Mortal Kombat 4.
I would concur with that. Runs so smoothly too.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
impressed by that.
Got to adjust the sensitivity on the track. Other than
Yeah,
that-
Mike was setting it up like he was messing with it. He was tinkering with it a little bit before.
So the whole track, so if people don't know, this uses the actual trackball and like a yoke stick, right?
Yeah, I'm using like a fight stick right
yeah.
now.
Oh, you know what? I'll show his hands. Hold on.
Yeah, so this would be to walk with the fight stick, and then to turn, you'd use the trackball.
Wow. Huh.
And then the triggers are here, for like jumping and shooting and stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, these are one of the
Pretty
few times that I love the fact that I got that flight stick. 99% of the time, I want to roundhouse kick it off the fucking top of the control deck. Because I can't, dude. For whatever reason, it's literally right in the way of everything. I can't figure out like it's just in the way. Especially where I'm sitting. I'm sitting
Mhm.
right at the control panel.
Yeah, so on the menu screen, there's a way to enter your name, and I think when you enter your name, you can do like special codes to get like the characters from Mortal Kombat.
You can play Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah, it's like NBA
Yeah,
Jam. It's like NBA Jam. You enter like the codes in, and it like unlocks them.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, QBs. I know. I seen a video with Scorpio.
That makes me want to like this game even more now. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so you got the perfect setup for this game.
Yeah. minus multiplayer. Like if it had multiplayer, it'd be even better.
Yeah, that's what we're
Because this would be a
we need to see.
blast to come down
Like I
here
said, though,
and
I'm
play
pretty
this.
sure MAME said they're working on multiplayer for this game.
Because that'd be cool if you could split screen the screen to four screens, kind of like old school fucking Mario Kart. That'd be dope as hell.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys
that-
know,
that-
but MAME finally just fixed Primal Rage 2. That game was broken for a long time. They finally just got that going.
I've got someone else backstage if you want to get ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll snap.
Yep.
Right now.
Pop. So yeah, so we should probably stay the same, right?
I don't know, but if you move, I can always just adjust it. It's not that.
Hopefully, we should stay the same. Hopefully,
You're such a
your screen
grabber.
will go to the
Yeah, we'll see.
to the right.
Just
or
remind us
left.
when you guys got to go live as well, so we can do that as well.
Of course.
'Cause sometimes we lose track of time here.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
completely understand that.
Having too much fun.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm really impressed how well this is running.
Yeah, it runs pretty good.
You ready for me to bring him in, or you want me to give him another minute?
Oh, bring him in.
All right, let's do it. Oh, you moved to the left. Hey, Stock Jock, what's up, bud?
What's up, brother? Give me 1 second. Let me capture him.
Stock Jock, can you hear us? Hello,
Yo, Daryl.
Stock Jock. Yo.
Give me a minute.
There you go.
Can't hear. There we go. Finally,
There we
you
go.
can hear.
I can hear.
You can hear.
Here.
I can see.
What is going on, Stock Jock?
Not much. Not much. Nice to be on a different show
Right?
instead of with these 3 clowns or 4 or 5 clowns I hang out with all
Wow. Ouch.
Wow.
That hurts. I was gonna buy you breakfast in Atlanta, man. What the hell?
the time. You can buy me dinner instead.
Okay.
That's good.
Ah,
It's funny.
Yeah, he's our old school. He's the actual boomer. Everybody calls me the boomer, but he's the actual boomer.
we did
I'm
we
the
did
actual
put a
boomer.
request in for Robotron for
We did-
you.
we
So,
did put
so,
a-
yeah. See, there it is.
Ah.
There we go.
Yeah, you're good.
Now you,
You're
you
gonna
should
see
you,
the-
you got Stock Jock on the screen. You can see him perfectly fine, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Stock Jock, you can welcome to the show, brother. Have you
Welcome, brother.
I just want to welcome you. Want to tell us about yourself, since so people out on the all 3 people that are watching us can know about you.
Yeah, well, no, that's okay. By the way, you're playing the best game that was ever made.
This is
Robotron
super.
2084.
This is super old school, and this is a game I personally, no offense, I would never play this game.
Wow.
I
Ouch.
can't. It's
I love this game, and I'm glad that he has dual sticks because it makes life so much
It's the
easier.
beep boop and the clunkiness and it drives me insane. Yeah, there's dual. I've got dual joysticks. Can you see it on the
Yep.
control panel?
Yep.
you
yep,
need
yep,
for this
yep.
game.
So what I did was when I bought this, I had him give me every goddamn accessory he had to offer from Arcades Are Fun,
Yeah.
and then some. I basically was like, give me everything, and I want this, and this. Like the button setup is different than he normally does. It's called Scantron layout. The HA guy from his name is Scantron 5K. Cool dude, real cool dude. That's his button layout.
Oh,
That's on all the HA machines. But let me shut the fuck up, Stock Jock. Let's talk about you a little bit. Tell me about your channel. Tell me about you. What is it you do?
Oh
What's your
yeah,
special-
sure. Like a lot of my buddies here, I kind of got started on the gateway drug, which was arcade 1-ups,
Cocaine, got it.
and
Yeah.
it's funny. I bought a bunch of the originals when they first came out, but I was really involved in like the youth shooting sports, and I would basically buy these things and then give them for donations for raffles.
oh wow.
And they would go like crazy, and I kept thinking, one day I go like, why am I buying all these things and giving away? I love these things. It really takes me back to a glorious day when I was in my early 20s
Mhm.
of going to the actual arcades and playing these things. And so probably starting back around in probably 2022, so only about 3-4 years ago, I started buying them and putting them in here. And my oldest son finally moved out, or sorry, my youngest son finally moved out, and I got permission from the missus to turn this into an arcade, and so I've got
Nice.
got my own little arcade behind me.
So that's
I-
your kid's bedroom.
Yeah, it's my kid's old bedroom. It was the biggest. It's actually the biggest room in the house, except for the master, so it worked out great.
So when you threw him out, was it by the scruff of his neck and the back of his pants, or did you give him a boot on the way out with it?
Well, I probably could have done that, but the wife wouldn't have let me because
Yeah,
she was
of
like, "Oh, he's leaving us," you know.
Hey, he's 40. Get him the fuck out already.
Yeah, I know. He's a good kid. He actually works for my company. So
That's awesome. What do you do if you mind me asking?
I own along with my brother, we own a flooring tile
nice.
and
Very nice.
accessories installation company where we install and we procure all this stuff and then we install them into brand new apartment complexes.
Nice. Hardworking man. Good to hear that. So the ones
Yeah.
behind you, are those the real deal? Not, or are they arcade? Not that I'm knocking arcade one ups.
No, they're all arcade one ups.
Okay.
The only real deal I have is you can't see it is I actually won a raffle. I won a 30th anniversary Jurassic Park limited edition pinball machine from Stern.
Nice. That's a good raffle
And
win.
We were all
Wait, I'm sorry. Which
Yeah.
one? Which one was it?
The Jurassic Park limited edition.
Ooh,
It's
nice.
about a $13,000 machine. It's gorgeous.
That is very nice.
It's too big to put in here, so it's in my home office, which
Okay.
is right over there.
Now, is that wall-to-wall carpet on your floor? You got old school arcade carpet as well, like me?
Here I move all the way. You can see it down there. I've got black lights all over the place. So
Nice.
it pops. I've got
wonderful
up on the
carpet.
wall up here.
Absolutely gorgeous carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Todd approves.
Todd approves.
Is that, well, I'm trying to find. Is that the star carpet? Because I've got circles.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you in a second. I'll put the black lights on. I've got the
Yeah.
circles carpet, wall to wall in here.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'll show
Yep.
the camera.
Yep, that's what this is, wall to wall here.
Yep, you got the same. Yeah, you got the same style. But circles.
You can get this. It's pretty easy to pick up, and it's not too expensive actually. It's not that bad. I even went to our distributors and said, "Hey, you got anything crazy? This is what we'll do." And they all came back and go to this one place out of Tennessee, and I went there, and it looks like about the same stuff a lot of people put in. Either this or probably the one that you've got.
Yeah, I was trying to get mine from Lowe's, right? I was gonna have Lowe's install mine.
Yep.
They gave me a price of like this room's tiny. It's 12 by 15. They gave me a price of $1,800.
Oh my God! To install it too?
Yeah, buddy. And I'm like, I go, hold on. Why are you giving me double the square footage of carpet? They're like, oh, we got to make the patterns match. I go, no, you cut it to fit the room. I know you got to glue it. Don't give me the cutting bullshit. You fit it in the room, you cut it. I'm like, with the amount of carpet you're giving me, I could do the goddamn ceilings and walls too. I don't need that much.
What,
They're like, well,
what's the
that's how
size
you
of
do
the
it.
room?
I don't care how you do it. That's ridiculous. So I found GeorgiaCarpet.com.
Yep.
$700 delivered.
Yep.
Right.
That's it.
And
That's the place I got
freaking-
mine.
I got some dude off of Angie's list. He whacked it in like an hour. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Oh,
Screw
yeah.
Lowe's.
Yep.
You whacked it in.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
What'd you say the size of your room was?
12 by 15. It's like a little bit of an L shape. But it's funny because people think that this room's enormous. It's a tiny room. It really is.
Yeah. Well, that's actually this room is about 12 by 20.
Very nice.
And it's all one piece.
Yeah,
You know, they
exactly.
didn't
I
have
did
to
the same
steam it.
thing. I had
They
some
didn't have to
Spanish
steam
guy
it or
come in here. He
anything.
cut it. $300 it cost me. I'm like, all right,
Yep. Yep.
save me freaking $2,000.
Yep. And then I put up over here. I just got these things called. Help me out, guys. I already forgot what they're called.
Govee.
Lights?
Govee. They're
Govee
Govee
lights,
light
very nice.
curtains.
These are nice.
Govee light curtains up there, and I've got a little pattern, Pac-Man running all around,
Yep,
or
yep.
I, just pick my phone up and I can change whatever it is. But
Yeah, I've been contemplating doing some LED trim on this. I don't know if you watch D. Thomas from NC.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Okay, so his pedestal from EHA, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That really cool LED strip he's got on it. I would love. Hey, what's up, Biggie? I would love to put that on here and check it out. But it'll probably get annoying after a while, I think, and blinding because it's actually right now it's dark in this room.
yeah. Well, it's dark in here. It's just about right. I've got two big black lights in here.
No, it's good. It
and-
looks good in there. I like it. It looks good.
Yeah, and people come in and play, and it's not too dark or anything like that, but it's also not too light. And then I'll turn this around. This is kind of a cool thing. Let me see if I can do this without screwing everything up. All right, so here's my Star Wars. Let me see if it.
Look at that. Oh
I
man.
like that. What is that?
That's just a in my
Optical
Star Wars
illusion.
machines right in front of it.
It's optical
just
illusion.
No, but the thing
Yeah.
on the wall. Wait, show that again, please. I'm sorry. That thing is trippy.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
That's inside the closet, right?
That's a big closet back here. I just took all the doors off.
Okay, so what is it?
And-
Is it a painting? Is it a picture? It looks amazing.
It's just it's like a big bed sheet.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's an
that looks
optical
like-
illusion.
like-
Yeah, man,
cross
that looks like you
banner.
could walk into it, like you just disappear.
Yeah, every time we see it, we trip out. I'm like, what is that?
I would have that
So-
like visible on the camera for sure because it's really trippy. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Well, the problem is it's kind of in an area where you'd only see one machine, but maybe I'll do that. I'll change it around one day and we'll shoot it that way and have everybody
he
go like,
busts out
what in the world's
reactor.
going on? Got a black hole in his.
All right, he got it.
Oh, look at reactor.
Oh, we
this-
got reactor.
See,
He's
see,
got
my
old-
son,
Old school
he
games.
found this game at Galloping Ghost. He decided to just pick a random game to get really good at,
Mhm.
and he picked this one. It's a trackball game, and literally you hold down the button, you bounce it, and to kill the guys, you just gotta bounce them against the wall. And it's a Gottlieb game. They didn't make a
Yeah.
lot of these, and he found this game at Galloping Ghost, and then we went over to when we went over to Pinball Expo. They actually had one there. So, and they're a very rare machine. And
Yeah.
he found 2 of them in this, like, within the weekend. So you hold down the button, and you bounce them against the wall.
Yep. Yeah, he's
Yep.
playing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I played this game for Atari back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. It was on Atari. It was.
Yep.
Yep.
The soundtrack for Atari was actually amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean,
If
we
I
went. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, Jay, if you correct me if I'm wrong, but this is one of the first games also too that kind of had some kind of speech part to it.
There is a speech one. Honestly, the ROM that we were playing in the didn't have the speech one, and then when we went to, I have it on the iArcade. I went
Yeah.
to go play it. I didn't like the speech one.
Yeah.
It just played different. So I actually like the one that we played
Yeah.
in Galloping Ghost in
Yeah.
at Chicago.
But
Pinball
it was
Festival.
one of the first games that
Yeah,
had some
it
kind
did.
of integrated speech into it.
Yeah, it's like
back then.
it's.
Hey, when
it's
is
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
when is that Chicago? Are you guys going to that again this year?
Thinking about it?
Or are you
At
guys
least
doing,
doing
you guys
one
doing
day.
Cleveland, right?
We're doing Cleveland.
We're going to
Uh,
do Cleveland for sure. And then I
Cleveland's
know some of
October?
the guys are thinking about going to Chicago. For
I know
that, so-
Joe Cade said he was going. He already hit me up and told me he was going. So.
Going to what? Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bought his ticket.
Maybe I'll go to that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do either the Chicago one or one of the other ones for sure. I'm going to do CEI next year. That's absolutely for sure. I'm doing that. That's in
CES or what?
Is it CES or the one that's in Vegas where they show all
Yes,
the new?
CES.
Okay,
Yes,
that
CES.
yeah,
Yes,
that's what I'm doing.
yes, yep.
The Consumer Electronics Show.
I'm gonna go
That's what
kick
it
Ralph in
means.
his nuts.
That's cool. No, I don't know. I think for you, because you're into the multicade stuff, I think you like Cleveland better. I mean, there was some there was, I don't know if they're going to be there this year, but they did have some like retro game guys there too.
what?
Which was
At the Cleveland one?
at the pinball Expo.
Pinball.
See,
yeah.
I'm not a big pinball guy. Like I like it, but I'm just
Ah,
I
you'd
don't
rather
go-
go to
I wasn't
Cleveland.
either, but it gave me the bug. So I've been having a lot of fun with playing pinball now. I like it all. So I mean, I'm not the one of those guys that's gonna like sell all my stuff and go one direction or another like Ralph did. I don't understand that, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
don't
like
either.
everything, man. I kind of mix it up. I'll play some pinball, I'll play some light games, I'll play some racing.
Yeah, I'm the same
It-
way. Like me personally, I would love to get a V pin, but I'm just gonna go on my
Well, you see what I'm gonna show you something behind me. I'm building one myself. I got a mock-up right now. So
a V pin, yeah.
Yeah, I got a mock-up right now, sitting right here. So I use the X Arcade right now as the controller,
Controller.
and I got 3 screens right there. And I'm doing actually playing with future pinball tables right now. And then I got some V pins, and then I got the Pinball FX. So we got all the 3 contenders in there. So
That's dope.
and literally, dude, if you have a spare PC and 3 screens, you can mock one up pretty quick. And the DMD, I'm using a Fire tablet.
Nice.
Huh.
There's this thing called Open Space thing that makes you plug in a USB and it acts like a 3rd monitor.
Okay,
And guess what? It works perfect for a DMD.
that's awesome. They
I-
make
and I picked-
they sell portable screens now too, like portable monitors that are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, but
Yep.
this thing is like you get these for $30 on freaking Amazon.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not
You
bad.
hack them. You hack them so you can put the Google Store on there, and then you just put that app on there, and there you go. Yeah, that's Sonic Pinball Mania. I've been playing with that. That game is amazing.
Yeah, I would want. That's the problem is I know how I am, so I would want to do it. I would
Yeah,
essentially
in a
want to
cabinet.
make a Rec Room World cabinet, and I would just do a video. That's probably what I would. I was contemplating building my own racer.
Mhm.
Still thinking about
Yeah, I did that too.
because I
That's
wanna
half the fun, man. That's
Yeah.
half the fun is
Oh, yeah.
building
do a
them, man.
dual one though. So like my kid goes to school over here, and he goes to construction. He goes to school for construction.
Mhm.
Tech. So I figured if I can get his teacher to cut me the plans, I can just build it myself. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
That's what I think I'm gonna do. Or I could even say, hey, make these kids a school project. Let them build me the racers.
Yeah.
Well,
Myself.
Well, we have a good friend in our Arcades Anonymous, GI Joel, and he's our builder and stuff. So he's got the CNC, he's got all that, and he actually lives 30 or 40 minutes away from me. So
Nice. Yeah, I
So-
was seeing him. He was on Arcades Anonymous. What was it last night? I was at work.
Oh yeah,
Call came.
yep, he
I
was doing a
watching
test stream of his
Yep,
shop.
Yep.
Yep.
So what is it
So-
you're wanting? Hey, is it just going to be the three of us, or is there going to be a fourth?
I was hoping that other people are going to come in. It looks like we're just it right now. Hopefully they'll
good.
come in, get closer to our show time as well. So
Okay.
I don't know where
I'll leave it
Brian's
as
at.
It is for now. If the fourth guy never comes, then I'll adjust it so that way it's the full screen.
Yeah.
The way they play this game
Yeah.
is you make a clone of yourself, and the clone attracts the stupid bulls. That's what you
Yep.
do. So you see
Yeah.
that.
Yep. You can do that. And if you clone into that little side area,
Yeah.
if you do that right away, and then they go and track and they bounce around, that's a bonus. So if you can get them
Ah.
stuck in there, yep. My son, he figured out all the tricks to this game, and he will walk up to a machine, one of these, and just put his score on through the whole thing. He like wipes everybody out. He's actually that into this game. I'm like,
It looks
I even
like that
tried
thing
to
in the
beat him.
middle's
I'm like,
fun.
dang, dude, there he
Speak of
is,
the
right
devil,
there.
there he is, right there.
There he
Yeah,
is.
stick of the, yeah.
He's playing your game, Reactor.
He needs some
He said,
tips.
good luck.
Yeah, this game is hard.
What's up, Adam? Yo, if you guys are looking for any kind of mods to add, okay, so you see on my cabinet, you see the Rebellion and the Imperial symbols on the screen, the
Mhm.
speaker covers.
Yeah.
Arcade
Yep.
Adam printed those for me. He also did my dust covers on there, and he did my he's got some really cool
He has
li-
holsters right now, light gun holsters.
that are fucking
that are
RGB.
amazing.
And Adam, I'm gonna be hitting you up for two of those with PSG logos on them, brother. It's gonna be what I'm gonna replace these ones here with the PSG logos. But he's got a nice Etsy shop, Arcade Adam. He's a cool dude. Adam Bauer. I'm pretty sure
Arcade.
if
What's
you
his
guys-
What's his name? His last name?
Adam Bauer. He's
Adam,
on,
throw your link in
Oh,
the
Bauer.
Throw
Okay.
your link in the chat, Adam.
I don't know if he can, but
Yeah, definitely,
We'll get it.
definitely.
We'll
Yeah.
send DeVito.
We're
We'll share it.
we're all modders and stuff, and that's about
Yeah.
our community.
So yeah, you guys
we're-
would love his stuff. Hold on one second. Let me get it.
Yeah, those icon holsters are something else. He put like RGB lights in them. They're insane.
You do any kind of side art or anything like that? If we give him the specs?
I'm not
don't
sure
know.
on that. I think he 3D prints stuff right now. So
3D print. Okay.
Adam, do you
gotcha.
do side art, or can you do side art? Adam actually built his own racers too. He's got really cool racers.
No, they got it. They're emulated. Yep. That's pretty cool.
He's got two really cool racers he built from scratch.
I mean, he's got the
And he does
Yeah.
V-pins.
Yeah.
he's got the whole.
So your setup is showing. My son's noticing that you got the screen. You got your marquee is
Yes.
showing the actual speaker. Well, it's
oh,
showing
from
it.
Reactor.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, has
Yeah.
he got the actual machine? I said, no, that's his setup. How
Yeah,
it's-
the marquee. So every
Yeah, some of
time,
the marquees it changed every game, and some of the marquees actually have the speakers. I think Gauntlet has the speakers too. Like the
Yeah,
marquee.
that's
and some
that
of them
makes it.
are
Yeah,
video,
look at that makes it look legitly like a reactor machine.
Mm-hmm.
and some of
yeah.
them are video.
Some of our videos that shows that. Yeah.
He said he's always gone with gamer graphics. Dabble in
Okay.
Photoshop.
Oh, that's who. Okay, that's who I've used too. I've used him.
Yeah, I think a lot of people use gamer graphics.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Galaga 3. Yeah,
I think
it's called
Chase used gamer graphics too for his stuff. He printed out his stuff.
Yeah, gamer and he's pretty quick too. Pretty quick.
If you want like an art designer dude, I have Vlad. He's the guy who does all the artwork from EHA.
Loading
He
complete.
does all the artwork for Arcades Are Fun and a few of the other big arcade cabinets. So I could give you his email if you wanted somebody to design it. I don't know if to
Pretty
do
cool.
it, but it's worth reaching out.
Oh, he didn't want to try 3. He went with 1.
Oh, 3? I didn't even hear you. I'm sorry.
There it is. Look at that.
Yep.
Gallagher
Major
3.
machine.
See,
What you-
3. The
what you got
difference
new
between
coming out?
3.
Loading complete.
What are you working on new, brother?
What's the difference between 1 and 3? I never even played 3. I don't think.
You'll
3.
find out here in a second.
You'll find
He's
out.
about to get
We'll
wrecked.
find out. Yeah.
I never
It's
played
a
it.
little.
So.
It's a little different.
What's up, Jason?
We found it fun to watch Gallagher guy try to play this because Gallagher is his jam, and he was like, "What is this? This is not right. This is just." He was just like freaking out at the arcade on this.
See it? See the difference?
It's definitely faster.
Oh, it's definitely faster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting
Definitely faster, and it
He's about
moves
to
up
get
and
his
down. And
shit
You can go
not
up and
just on
down.
just not on the horizontal.
Yeah.
It's a like a much faster pace. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Pixel, I think you got the highest score at Galloping Ghost, right?
Yep.
Before Gallagher guy could even get close. So,
Dude, I
can't. If I remember right, I was like 3rd or 4th. I can't remember.
Yeah, I left the high
It wasn't-
score on there, and he literally spent the whole rest of the time at Galloping Ghost trying to beat my
Yeah,
score.
trying
I'm
to
like-
beat that score.
And
Trying to
I'm
get
like,
his
dang,
name
dude.
on there.
Then he went home and beat it, and then, we had a whole fun like.
And then he was obsessed about getting it, right? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
find
yeah.
it, find
He's
one.
like, and then I'm sitting there going, all right, dude,
Jeez.
I'm.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Adam, is that better? Is it both of our mics or just mine?
You guys sound fun to us.
Well, Adam says I'm low. I'm just turning up a little bit, and I
Damn
turned down the game sound
Yeah, this game's tough.
a little bit. Game's fucking you up, Mikey.
Pick a side. Pick a side, left or right. That's what you. That's
Yeah.
the trick.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
pick a side.
Just stick to a side is what you're saying?
Stick
Nah,
on a
he
side.
didn't
Don't try
tell
to do.
Gallagher guy that. He just,
No, I
No, yeah.
no, I
he's giving
figured
Don't
it
tell
out.
your
wisdom
secrets.
here.
I figured it out pretty quick, and then he was just like going nuts. I'm like, no, just pick a side. I did tell him eventually.
Yeah, after about 30 minutes. of
After I
him
watched him
stewing.
suffer for a while, I'm like. But now he's like
we
super
shoulda-
good at it, and he can kill everybody at it. But
So
I
Jay,
literally-
we're doing Monday night, right? What's the theme for Monday night? Is there a theme?
Whatever. It's
Know your
topic, so
handhelds.
Oh my God! Please, I know every handheld.
whatever the topic of the day is. I don't know. We're more of a. If you watch this, we're more of
Of course.
Yeah, on the fly, just like
local
me.
news,
Nothing
and then
scripted in this one.
I gotta find some. I have actually it is scripted. It's quite scripted. But I don't have the script done until like an hour before the show. So I try
Well,
to.
I'm sure
It's
I'm sure
very
Switch
relevant
2 is gonna
news,
come
and then we
up.
tried to find the goofiest food thing. My wife did find some. What'd she say? Dove is making soap or something? Not Dove.
Gamer soap?
They got food soap or something. She was telling me about. That I
Gross.
had to,
Food.
What?
So
yeah, it's
Okay,
crazy.
all right.
Yeah, it's like food flavored soap or something. I'm
Gross.
like, what?
what?
Yeah, she was telling me. I'm
I'm
like,
on-
all right, we got to bring that up on the show.
That's nasty.
I'm
Well,
on the hunt
we-
for my Pac-Man
so
donuts.
we went down a rabbit hole of gaming and food crossovers, and you wouldn't believe how many gaming stuff. And what did we find, Todd? What did we find Monday? Pac-Man donuts.
Whoa,
Pac-Man
really?
donuts. Those are coming out. Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme
Those
is
should
coming
be
out with
hitting
Pac-Man
stores
donuts.
any day now. I keep going in there looking for them.
So hold on, do they have like mini, like what the hell, Munchkins? Are they like the Power Pellets? You know what I mean? Because that'd be kind of cool.
There's
Pac-Man
one
donut.
that has like the little logo on it, and then one that has like looks like an apple, like from the game, apple or strawberry. I don't remember. It just you see the top part of it, and then like one with yellow frostings with little sprinkles that look like the little power beads. So
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
I actually have it pulled. Let's see if I can show my screen. Oh,
By the way, Todd, so you're going every day and checking it?
yes, yeah.
Are you sure you're not going just to go to get donuts as well?
Of course he is.
I mean,
Come on now.
Well, I live in North Carolina. I mean, that's donuts are everywhere. So
Wait a second. Am I flying backwards now? Is that what's happening?
yes, you are.
yes, yes, you are.
Yeah, that's fun.
where's the craziest place you ever had a donut before?
The craziest place?
I'm saying this. There's a reason why.
Craziest place.
No, McDonald's has Krispy Kreme now. I don't know if you know that.
Ew, really?
really?
Yeah, we've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
about that.
That's nasty.
Oh.
So that's a really good place to have a Krispy Kreme. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you got to get them from a gas station down here. I'm in Florida, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the land of freedom.
They,
I wish. I wish.
all right.
in
So
Jersey.
you ready, Todd?
Yeah.
The craziest place I ever had a donut was on top of Pikes Peak
Ooh.
in Colorado.
Nice.
They make them up there, and its
Wow.
reason is because of the altitude. They make these donuts come out like perfect,
Really?
and
Huh.
it's what you go to the top of Pikes Peak. There's a little restaurant up there, and you buy donuts and a hot chocolate,
Okay.
I'll be
Really?
damned.
and they make them right there. You can see them being made.
That's
It's
cool.
crazy.
Pretty cool.
So wait, so the altitude affects the way that the donuts are made and changes the flavor of it? Or what does it do?
It's something about it makes them, because of the altitude, it makes them puff up more. Or
Yeah,
something.
fluffy, more fluffy. Yeah.
It's like
Oh, that's
a
interesting.
cake donut. It's not like a Krispy Kreme, which is more of a, I don't know what you call that one.
Kill me,
more like
but
a
I
cake
hate
donut.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Not
So
a
it's like a
fan.
cake donut. But
When they're
it's
when
like-
they're fresh,
they're
when the
perfect.
Krispy Kremes are
I don't like
fucking
I don't like
fresh,
There it
Krispy Kreme.
is.
they're good.
I don't
You
like
see
Krispy
his?
Kreme at all.
That's the
There
Pac-Man.
it is. There it is.
Oh yeah, that's weird looking. On the screen.
See if-
That's cool though. I like it. Different.
Yeah, definitely
So-
different.
So yeah, this is kind of the topics we'll be talking about. The craziest combos of food and.
All right, cool. So I don't
The
need to be
difference,
doing
uh,
I don't need to do anything crazy. I just got to sit here and look pretty and talk. That's great.
No, yeah, you give your input, man. Yeah,
Do that very well. I run my
yeah,
mouth
yeah.
pretty well. So what do you
We'll
guys
have-
got? What do you guys got new going on? What are you guys doing as content wise for your channels? Like what's your are you guys working on anything specifically?
Well, we just got done from we went to a thing called Pinball at the Zoo at first public showing of the new Stern pinball, the King Kong.
Yes, heard about that.
So we were me and GI Joel. We went to that. So I have a live stream on. We did that and then did a couple like showcases of the table. So we that was something we did last week. That was pretty fun.
Wait, is that you actually went to the actual Stern headquarters and stuff?
No, see, Stern was doing the media day Thursday, but they also was a public showing at this thing called Pinball at the Zoo in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Kalamazoo. Yeah.
And
Huh.
so they actually went there and had it all set up, so we were able to go to that
Oh, that's
and
dope.
get it.
Dude.
And so they had the first showing of it there, so we went down there and checked it out. So that was actually really cool to
Was
get.
Ralph at that? I know he was at something, but I didn't know what it was.
No, they went to Chicago.
Oh, okay. Chicago.
But we're close enough
Chicago.
to Chicago. We're close enough to Chicago in
Chicago.
Chi-town.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. No, we're close enough that they came up and they showed it off. And I found out the guy who runs it. It's like an event he does every year. He's like a half an hour away from from me and right around the block from GI Joel. And he's got his own a little pinball arcade. He's got a regular game. Oh, he's got a multicade too. He's got a multicade up there too. And he $10 for like 6 hours, and you can go up there and play as much pinball and video games and
That's pretty cool.
and just chill. He don't care if you bring in food, and he's got tables set up so you can just chill. Got a little jukebox and stuff. And he was running that event, and and he goes, I already bought a Stern. I already got one, so it's coming in a month. So it's kind of cool knowing somebody who's gonna buy all these new ones, and we get a chance to play them. So.
Yeah, really, because they're not that cheap.
yeah, that's
No,
They're
no.
not.
But the thing is, I'll pay $10 to go hang out for like
Oh
4
hell
or
yeah!
5
I'd
hours.
pay whatever, bro. I mean, I ain't getting one.
Yeah, that's how a couple of the arcades are here. You pay per the hour. Like there's a place called the Game Vault in Morristown, New Jersey. It's basically an arcade in a old bank, and everything is kept the same. So, like the vault where he's got a bunch of the games, that is turned into like a little arcade area. Where you used to you fill out your deposit slips and stuff like that. He's got that set up to where that's kind of like a little staging area for consoles. It's really cool. I did an Arcade Crashers episode on it. It was supposed to be released. It was going to be the latest episode back in September. Then I hurt my back, and then I realized while I was editing it that the audio was fucked. and we never ended up going back there and fixing it.
Oh man.
So I feel
So,
terrible, but I'd like to go back and like do the because the place is an awesome arcade. It's really cool. But I gotta talk. I feel like a piece of shit because we never ended up going back there, and I had to refilm it, and it just never ended up happening. So
Well, if you got good video, you could just do a voiceover.
Yes, true.
for sure I could. Yeah, I could do that. I just feel bad though because I'd want it.
Well, that's what I do.
Different.
I do those arcade tours, and I just do a voiceover. On
Yeah,
them,
sometimes it's easier to do the voiceover because the audio, you know,
Yeah,
'cause
but
and getting everybody and you, it's like
so loud in the arcade as well.
yeah, but that's part of what makes those good. Is
Yeah, but
you
you could
hear
do what you do is you leave some of that audio in,
yeah.
and then you voice over in certain parts. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
No, for sure. No, I was thinking about that because I felt bad for the guy Dave. He freaking let us in. We got to go all over this place. It was really cool, and then I ended up never making the video. I felt absolutely terrible about
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
man.
you can narrate all that. You
Yeah.
can say, "Hey, we
Yeah.
checked out this
I
area,
think
out
maybe-
this there."
Maybe I will.
Guaranteed, it's gonna do. I got a one on there. People love those videos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did round 1 video, and
Okay.
I just walked through and did the tour, just kind of narrated it, and then it blows up, man. It's like the evergreen content. People are always, and it's a time capsule too because it always changes. And then I went back this last Christmas, and I went back and did it, and it was a lot of things changed and within that year, and so it's kind of like a time capsule of what was going on, and people go back, and I would love to have video of old school arcades. Do you think about that, having like an 80s arcade,
Oh,
just
you know
the archive of that?
It's crazy.
So-
'cause I used to have one where I live, and I
Mhm.
wish I had video, dude. It was
Yep.
so awesome.
So capturing those even now, you know, people are going to want to go back and see those. So I
I do a
recommend
lot
you
of,
got the footage.
I do a lot of
even-
walkthroughs, like and stuff on my channel, on my YouTube channel. I do like walkarounds of games and stuff.
Okay.
I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, people love that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. There's
they
there's
do.
a guy with a whole channel. Stick Hands is his name or something like that.
Yeah, he just
does-
goes through every arcade.
He does
like,
arcade walkthroughs, which are great.
walkthroughs.
I've done a few of them. I'm gonna start doing more of them because they do well. They get usually 1,000 views off of those things.
Well, it's documenting history, you know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
But I just posted this. That's the walkthrough. Okay, let me do the. Where's the Arcade Crashers? There we go. Arcade Crashers Dover. That was like the last one.
Yeah, because that sounds like a cool concept. Wouldn't it be cool to be playing video games in a vault?
Yeah, really. That's. I mean, who would have thought, right? It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Spin
supposed to be
that thing
episode
open.
4 or 5, and I
Yeah.
I think
Have an
Is
old
that the
bank.
big door?
I'll
Because
release
I'm
it.
imagining like the
It has a
big-
vault.
to an
There's a
old
vault
bank.
door in there. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like
wow.
legitimately the
The
actual
door is there.
vault. It's
Yeah.
no.
Is
you're-
it? Oh, so
yeah,
is it
that's
an
where
old
I did
bank
the
or something?
opening. The opening.
It's legit in an old bank.
It's an old bank
Oh, that
Oh,
is cool.
turned into an arcade. So you
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do? You guys just convinced me. I'm gonna turn that into a video. I'm gonna I'll
Do a voiceover.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I'll have ChatGPT do it. Have you guys been catching some of the shorts that I was doing? The Contra short and the Super Mario shorts.
Yeah,
The,
I seen you posting them.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw your Contra one.
the concept is basically I rope you in thinking it's gonna be a normal tips and tricks, and then it's not.
All right, it's all good.
You insult people through the whole thing, which is pretty funny. I want them to go viral though. I know they're funny. I know they're gonna take off. It's just gotta get them seen. I don't know what it is. Have you guys noticed like it seems to be some type of threshold? Like it hits X amount and then that's it. Just dies.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I
we've
have one
seen that
that's
a
like
lot.
almost to 1,000. It's like 948 and stops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand
Very
it.
weird.
I'm like,
And-
really? Nobody after 948?
Nope, that's it. Then nobody else
Wait,
wants to
I-
see
And
it.
it
don't
like
know what
was
it is.
it spiked up like crazy.
Yeah, there's
And you have-
something.
Have you seen YouTube? It's like, hey, you should promote this video.
Yeah, no,
Why
I'm
don't
not.
you- and I'm sitting there going,
serious.
why
I'm
don't
good, thanks.
If you think that video's gonna do good, why don't you just?
Yeah, why don't you do your job?
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm not kicking anybody's back in who does it. I don't. I'm personally not into paying to have that stuff done.
Right.
So I would never. I personally would never do that. More power to whoever does it. I had some weird thing happen with one of my shorts where YouTube, some type of YouTube promotion took it over, and that was promoting the shit out of it. It was basically my short would be in an advertisement that would play during videos, and it would one of the ones that wasn't skippable. So it locked people in for the full. So the short blew the fuck up, but it wasn't getting what's called organic views. It was because it was YouTube promotion.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I did, and I have no idea. I looked into it to see what it was. Because I'm not. That's not my. More power to whoever does it. I don't want to do that. I would rather get it organically or have my channel
Right.
die than go into my pocketbook and make fucking, because it's just
Right.
not. I don't know. It's not my thing. So
We
that
got
was,
another person backstage if you want to.
yeah.
Oh,
bring it.
yeah. Get him in here.
It's
Get him
gonna
in
get
here.
all. It's gonna get all scrambled. I guarantee it.
No, I can fix
You
it.
think
Get him
so?
in here.
Yeah, because it's
All right,
gonna go to-
Multicade Matt is coming in. Hello, sir. How are you?
There we go. All right,
Yeah.
let me grab him. What's up, Matt? So yeah, so that was
I'm
the thing.
good.
Like,
What's going on, Matt?
again, I'm not knocking anybody
Okay.
who does it. That's on you. It's just that's not my cup of tea. I would never.
Don't forget, you guys got to go live soon too.
I would want it to be organic.
Yeah. We got about what
Eight
7
min-
minutes or so. Yeah.
7-8 minutes. Yep.
Yep.
Matt, how
We're
you doing
always
today, brother?
fashionably late. That's that's our
That's his
thing.
thing,
We're
right?
always
Yeah, I
usually
know.
fashionably late. So
So you guys are playing what, WrestleFest?
A little bit right now, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Cool.
So we
Playing
got him
against
to
each other.
All right, Matt. Give me 20 seconds to grab you on camera, and then I'll
Vito's working his magic right now.
have a million nosy.
yeah,
eyes.
he's making
So
it happen.
he showed us how the grid works, so he has a working version of the grid.
Yep. And we can
Nice.
always go back. We can always play it again if you want to see it.
And then we got what it was. We got him to play Reactor. We got him to play Robotron.
The Galaga 3.
Robotron.
In
And he
Galaga
hates
3.
Robotron, by the way, which
Who
we
hates
can't be
Robotron?
friends.
Vito does.
I'll be on your show for you every once in a while, but we can never be friends. I'm sorry.
But Matt's game is Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
That
he's
it
a
is.
he's
What
a
is it,
killer
Killer Instinct?
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Matt's game.
I love Killer Instinct too, actually. I'm a big fan.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's my favorite. Since I've got the cab behind me. Like I've done a no death run once. Most of the time it takes about $1. So I just been practicing.
Nice.
Yeah, can you see that beautiful cab that he's working on behind him? He's converting
time.
that to a KI.
Nice. That's a good conversion.
Second, let me just.
What was it originally, Matt? It was a Killer Instinct, wasn't it? Or
No, it was like
No?
it was a Japanese fighter game, and so
oh,
Yeah,
it was
with
like
some
Bakugan. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was goofy. So the graphics on the side was like it was all bubbled up, which is why I got it so cheap. So
okay, that's right.
so then I just hit it with a hairdryer and it came right off.
Yep,
And
going
then
right off.
just yep. There you
What,
go. KI.
27-inch monitor? Is that right?
Yes.
Nice, nice.
So Matt, do you have arcade one-ups as well, or are you all what do you got going on
No,
back
sir,
there?
yeah. Well, this is my office. This is the overflow. So, I have a Pac-Man XL, the midway cab from Costco, the XL. I made a Guitar Hero cab. I got a Big Buck Hunter. What else? So then here, sorry. Try to think. And then a Street Fighter, Star Wars, Simpsons, Gun Running. So what else?
And you got
Besides
your pinball.
the LP, and then I have a Driving Sim.
Nice.
Yeah, that Guitar Hero he built himself. He basically modeled it out of a 3/4, right?
Well, thanks to Joel's help, yes.
Yeah. Which I'm still going to do that, Matt.
Okay. When life slows down, I'll gladly go down there and help. We're so close.
You'll go down? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Jesus,
He-
yeah.
he
what
needs
happened
to
there?
get out of Oklahoma. He needs to get out of Oklahoma.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we're so close. We're down to one core, so all the old brocades are done. So we're running the Cisco ASRs, and then we only have one left. And so
Okay.
it's
All right,
going down
then.
with a fight.
I'm going to hold you to it, man.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, we got another one popped in on you, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Now who's
All right, I'm
playing?
gonna add him in.
Cool.
It's
Damn
gonna
it.
mess up.
Chaotic PPR, what's up, buddy?
What up,
Hey,
Chaotic?
Ryan.
What's up, buddy?
Sweet.
What's up, brother?
Made it.
How you feeling, Doug?
Good to see y'all, man.
Now
Wake
who's,
up.
How
playing,
you
Man, how's
doing,
everything,
man?
Ryan?
Oh,
who's playing this TJ combo?
Not me, the computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that's kicking my ass is the computer. Yeah.
Okay. I always play as TJ.
So I'm just fixing Matt, getting him visible. There we go, perfect. And then I'll grab Chaotic, and I'll see if I can make all 5 of you guys fit.
So
Yeah, there's a lot. This ain't even all of us yet. So
I know there's like fucking 9 of you guys, right? Usually.
that's
There's a
the big
bunch of
joke
us.
about us. But
We're a big group, but yeah.
yeah.
All right, it's all right. The more the merrier. This way there's more to talk
Yeah.
about.
So Chaotic, I know the Killer Instinct arcade one up passed away this past.
Yes, I heard about that. I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
Did they ever get back to you on that or no?
They don't have any in stock, and they don't know when they're going to get any. So
Oh,
I'm screwed.
Which is basically they're not ever going to get any.
Yeah.
So, but Mr. Encoder said he might hook me up. So,
Yeah, sounds like
or,
he's gonna
or at
take
least teach me how to hook myself up.
get you a Blitz or a Blitz PCB or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
Can you do it off an old Star Wars one? I got one here.
He says it's got to either be Blitz or
I think it's what, Android? Is that why? Or, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Blitz or
There we go.
Simpsons, right? Could you do a Simpsons?
I don't know, probably.
That's everybody,
Those-
right? That's all 5 of you guys? Perfect.
That's
we
it.
go.
That's it.
That should be everybody.
What's going all right, so
Good,
They
you
got
know,
like
good.
2 minutes and 8 seconds, Todd, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Nope. 10
Countdown.
minutes. 10 minutes. Got to be late.
You have a like,
Yeah.
so
Fashionably late.
multi-cade
We're
Matt, are
fashionably
you
late.
you're a multi-cade guy, or are you what do you have? What are you rocking? What's your channel about? Tell us about yourself. So I didn't get a chance for you to introduce yourself.
Cool. My name is Matt. I started with the At Games Legends Ultimate was my first cab, and so the majority of my stuff was multi-cade at first, and so based on the space I was given, it was the most I get price per bang per buck based on just like my arcade is 11 by 11 and this space is 11 by 11, and this is my office for work, and so that's the majority of what I started with, just the multi-cade, and was a diehard At Games fan at first,
Okay.
and then they stopped making stuff, and so that's where I'm at.
Okay. Do you have any other multi-cades besides At Games? Like, do you have any like EHA? Arcades Are Fun, or
I have the
just-
iArcade, which is over here.
Gotcha.
So, and then I have the Legends, and then I have I had a vertical one that I made myself.
Nice.
So it just,
Okay.
so
Are there any
Yes, sir.
multi-cade companies that you're like, holy shit, I wish? Or is it? Or are you
Let's see,
just
I mean, there's a handful of, I would say, like Joel Retro Lizard, like he makes a dope multicade, right? So and then besides that, I mean Bobby Vu, like has my stuff, and then locally, I live in the Bixby area, which is right down the street from Tulsa Arcades. So I live about 5 or 6 miles from him, JC.
Okay. And then Chaotic, you've been on the show before, have you? Yes. Okay. Chaotic, give us a little quick breakdown for you. I know I had a bunch of you guys on.
Yeah, so a lot's changed since the last time I was on y'all's show. I got a job with At Games working in the customer service department.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. So huge mark on pinball and classic arcades as well. I'm still mediocre when it comes to like Arcade 1-Up and At Games like
Mediocre.
products. Starting to venture into more stuff like mini PC builds and other stuff like that. Like I love the new retro shooter stuff going on.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The mini PC builds on that.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, the Reapers are nice. I got given a prototype from my boy Chase, and it was okay, but the prototype had issues, and the guy refuses to like do anything. And I get it; he sent it for free, but like, send me something so I can sell your product for you. You know what I mean? When I did the
Yeah.
review, it's got almost 6,000 views on it, and there's like 20 people in the comments that say, "I bought these guns specifically because of your review." I think they'd be like, "Here you go. Here's a fucking free pair of retro shooters. Sell me 20 more." But obviously that's too much. So I'd love to try out the actual real retro shooters, and they actually sent me the pink and the blue casings, so it looks like the Time Crisis pink and blue retro shooters.
Yeah.
So I'd love to put those on a pair of retro shooter guns, but I don't really have them. I'm not going in my pocket at the moment to do it. So I'll wait till I could maybe find them secondhand, or I don't know. Maybe they'll send me a pair, and I'll do.
Hey Todd, you want to show yours off?
You got them? What do you got? Let me see.
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Which ones you got?
It's a joke. That's actually how we found you guys. Is Todd showing off his light guns and
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
pulled out
right.
The
got his booted.
MX-24s, the new ones.
Yeah, the
that
submachine
came
guns,
out. I
yes.
bought 2 of
Yeah,
them.
you can't show those on YouTube. You will immediately get shut off.
Yeah, they shut us down.
Wait, they just hit DT from NC the other day. He was fucking playing light gun games, and they shut his whole stream down. He got hit with a
Yeah.
warning.
Dang.
You guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah, he's been doing it forever.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what's
So
going on.
I'm like nervous. I'm a big light gun guy. I'm afraid to even fucking mention him, for Christ's sake.
That's how Brian. We got. What was it? We got shut down, and Brian found you guys, and it's like these guys are sitting here playing light gun games right now.
And that one guy's cursing like a sailor.
And
that one guy curses like a sailor.
With it.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's weird. It's like they go after who they want to go after.
Yeah, yeah.
But Todd was showing them off pretty good.
Yeah, I was in screen. It was it.
He
You know,
was-
we
he
can.
was like,
You want
"Check
me to
this
do it right
out."
now? I can visualize it again.
It's crazy because you can go on YouTube and find any type of violence you could possibly want to find, like legitimately any type of violence. You could find sexual assault. You could find all kinds of things on YouTube. But God forbid you show light guns. Are you kidding me?
Oh, a plastic gun.
Right.
Plastic
It's a
Plastic
toy
with an
gun.
orange tip.
I got a
And
buddy
you
I
could
follow.
tell it was a. You could tell it was a toy.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I know.
And the same
Yeah.
thing for TikTok. I got a buddy I follow who was he's playing Call of Duty live. And he's playing a game where you're literally murdering people in the game using guns. You know, the whole game is based off of violence.
And it looks really realistic.
Right.
there,
And there's
too.
probably millions of people every day streaming just that. But because he had an actual rifle just hanging on the wall behind him, they shut him down while he was streaming because somebody snitched on him. Dude, it's
Wow.
it's insane.
Right, your real gun doesn't have LEDs on the side that are rainbow?
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Todd, let me know
All
when
right,
you're
well-
queuing up.
Yeah, my fans over, or excuse us, our fans. I don't even know why I said that.
Oh,
but
look
our
at it. Yeah,
fans were
we're
like,
along for the
"All
ride,
right,
Todd.
Me. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so I'm gonna go live, and it'll cue automatically our intro.
Yep.
So I don't know if you just want to hang out with that and hear that through that or what. But
Whatever you just
is that all right? Is that
let it-
okay?
let it
Is that
rip.
what
Yeah,
we're
let it
gonna
rip, brother.
let it rip.
All
I
right.
want our fans
All
to
right.
see you and your fans to see us.
Yeah, we'll have a dual
Sure.
stream going on here.
Let's do
Like
it.
Dual
Like I know
stream, and yeah.
I know
All
we're-
right, so
I
I'm
know
gonna
we
hit the
go
live
against each
button.
other, but I got nothing but love for you guys. I hope you guys
Against
know.
them?
that.
Go against
And
anybody.
what
We all love
happens
each other.
is I'm not
No,
gonna
thank
do
you.
our normal where I come on and greet everybody. I'm gonna leave everybody up where they are. So everybody, when we go live on our side, you'll be
We're live.
fully
Yeah,
ready.
so don't
to
mess with
greet
your
the people.
screen. We'll come right back.
Yeah, we will be right back with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, gentlemen, let's do this.
Go.
Hit the.
Yeah, but even if that's the reason why he got shut down, like, there's no reason. It's clearly a fucking toy gun. Pardon my language. So I gotta ask if I can curse on this stuff. It's clearly a toy gun. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's a cool song. I like it. What do you want to see, Endgame? What camera angles do you want to see, bro? My lawn.
For the bathroom.
Mike's about to go blow it up. Yo, dude. Your pedestal looks amazing, buddy.
very nice.
I like the eclipse buttons, buddy. No, I know. I probably will. Yo, also, did you notice his buttons were RGBing in the button itself? Did you notice that? Like it was rainbowing visually on the button. Did you notice that? I'll pull up.
You have an LED booth? Who's this one?
forever. Paperboy.
The real Paperboy. D. Thomas is playing that stupid Nintendo crap you want.
What's going on?
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
What's
Welcome
going
to
on?
Arcades Anonymous. I am Nerd Lounge Master 84. Welcome. As you can see, all of our great friends are in the chat here. Look at everybody. Look at them. They're all beautiful looking people. And our
Aw.
good friend, we are simultaneously casting with public. Or no, did I say public?
Public?
Yeah,
Public
not
Might as
really.
well be a
Yeah,
public storm.
Public toilet gaming.
Might as well be a
Public
public
library
storm.
Or
gaming.
gaming. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up?
What's
Had a
going on?
fun-
What's going on? I'm Vito from
Not
Perfect
much.
Storm
We had
Gaming.
fun.
This is Multicade
Yep.
Mike, aka Mike. There are two other members from Perfect Storm Gaming. One is Joe Cade and one is Alan. Both of them are not here today.
So we got Multi-K Mike and Multi-K Matt in the house.
Oh, that must be brothers from another mother.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
Huh?
go.
They're distant
There you
cousins.
go. Yeah, it's a stream inside a stream
Inside of a
another
stream.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how
Inception.
Now we're getting technical.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
you want me to explain what's going on the on the screen for your fans, so they know what the hell's going on with this? What we
Sure,
got
sure,
going?
yeah.
All right, so
Do
this
it.
is a 50-inch 4-player arcade cabinet from Arcades Are Fun out of New Jersey, which is a company that builds them. I'm not responsible for any of this. I had the idea of what to put on here. What I did was I went and I bought everything that he got and then some, as far as accessory wise. So if you look at the control deck, it's literally loaded with everything. It's got the dual joysticks. It's got the spinner. It's got the Scantron button set up there. It's got the flight stick and spinner and what is that, trackball. Then you see above where Paperboy is changing, and you got the screen. So that's actually a marquee. So what I'm doing is I'm capturing both the marquee and the screen simultaneously with 3 webcam views that can be moved anywhere in this room. So if there's anything you would like to see camera angle wise in this room, I could literally on the fly move any camera anywhere and set it up anyhow you want to see it. So we got a camera on me, a camera on Mikey, and a camera on the controls panel. And I can show anything you'd like. The place is mic'd up for sound, and we're ready to go. This has got 32,000 games, so whatever game you guys want to see, let us know. I will switch over so I can see and monitor your chat, so I can see your guys' chat. Feel free to ask us questions. Our channel is a hodgepodge of Gen X content, reviews, UFO stuff, because I'm big into UFOs, and lots and lots and lots of gaming.
Lots and lots and lots of gaming.
Lots of gaming. and
We're here for the gaming, man. We're here for the
We're-
gaming.
We're here for the game.
I don't know.
yeah.
We could have a UFO show, can't we? I mean, each one of you have seen
Well,
a UFO,
we'll leave
right?
that. We'll leave
Wait,
that.
wait,
to
wait!
the
You guys
nerd-
have seen
nerd-
UFO? Okay, yeah, we got to talk about that because I'm a big.
No,
No,
we'll leave
no,
that-
no. Hey,
We'll leave
we
that to
will have
Nerd Lounge
another
Masters
show.
channel.
I promise we will have another show. Actually, you know, if you're available one Monday, you can come and talk to me. We'll have a
Yeah, do
complete-
that
Yeah.
on Todd's show. He'll have fun with that one.
Hell yeah!
Yep.
Because I actually,
Yep,
from
yep.
filming the drones, I actually, first time in my life ever, after filming the drones, I actually seen one, and I'd never seen
Oh.
anything in my life.
So Mike B says you need more screens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 or 12, 10 or 12.
Phone
There you
stream.
go. There you go.
I could get him. I'm sure I could. That was the thing that was driving Joe. He's like, another screen, Vito? Really? Another screen? Like, yeah, buddy. I have like this. I have this fucking this thing in my head, and I had to get it seen because I'm like, all right, everybody does this and does that, and you got like you guys talk about games. I wanted to play while gaming, but I also want to give a different interactive experience. And the thing that I'm going to be adding for the next season at the end of the summer is Parsec, so that way the next time you guys are on, we can kick the shit out of each other in Mario Kart together. You know what I mean? So
Ah.
that's the ultimate
Yeah.
goal, is to play against the people that are watching us and the guests that are on here. It's
Mhm.
like, how cool would it be to play fucking, I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I curse on your show?
We try to keep it PG, but
We
Okay.
try to keep it PG.
No
but
problem.
most of
I
the
apologize.
Kids,
I'll
at least
watch-
for
I'll
the
watch-
first,
kids are
at least for the
asleep
first
now,
hour.
so-
how cool would it be to watch me beat the crap out of Retro Ralph in, like, his favorite game? You know what I mean? So that's
There you go.
There
you
you
guys
go.
wanted to see the grid. We showed it on ours, but if you want to show it on theirs, Mikey, you want to pull up the grid? And then please, by all means, anybody in the chat, if you guys want to see a game, please request the game.
Yeah, put it in
Yeah.
the chat. They'll
Just holler out and
play it
they'll
for
play some. They'll play something on there for you.
All right, so
Hey,
once
let me
again,
real quick. I'll shout out who's in our chat real quick. We've got Israel Gaming. We've got Calvin Wong. We've got Dane Bramage. We got Jason Little Alien, the best mod in the whole business. John J. We've got Beardman Pinball, Marine 50,
Michael B.
Hockey Town Arcade. By the way, you did not Hockey Town. You did not root hard enough for my bolts because they got smoked last night. We got E. Leo. We got Mr. Paradise, Shotgun Sean, one of the coolest dudes around.
The man.
Here, Michael B. the Game Genie, the original. Congratulations! I think he said, was it 13 years or 15 years? 13 years, I think.
For what?
That you've been streaming.
Wow,
really?
OG.
Yeah. He's an OG guy, man. OG guy. We got Rich Odello.
Damn, I didn't know you
End of the
that.
line. JJ, and I think that's about. Oh, we got James Hate Everything, Saying Spirits, Brian Ziegler, PB&J, and Thumper Squid made it.
Thumper Squid.
There he
and
is.
Thor KC and Oracle Miata, RA as well.
Awesome.
That's
It's
everybody.
good to finally get this going. We've been trying to get this going for quite some time. We had a date set before, but I unfortunately hurt my back.
And once again, who made this? Your multicade?
Arcades Are Fun, place out of New Jersey.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And this isn't Vic. This isn't Vic VP stuff, or this is
No,
different?
this is not. This is not Vic VP. Vic VP actually bought an old version of his cabinet. He made a video on it.
Yeah.
That's where he took some of the concepts for his thing, and then he turned it in. As you know, Vic's got his own unique look to his.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So, yeah.
they're dope.
Yeah, no, Vic's a cool dude. I like him.
Yeah, he's big into pinball too.
Yes, he builds pinball machines, V-pins, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
If that would be a dream machine right there. Oh, if you asked if there's something you could buy, that'd be one of them.
The virtual pinball machine from Vic, or just a virtual
pin.
pinball machine in general?
No, something like what he builds.
Yeah,
They're
nice.
monsters.
Really nice. They're so expensive.
There's a
Yeah.
couple of companies that do it. There's Pinball King out of Florida. There's Rec Room World out of Wisconsin.
There he is, Vic.
There's Vic VP.
What's
See?
up, Vic?
Good-
There's a
good to see
company.
you, man.
There's a company in Australia that does it. I'm not going to name them because I get in trouble when I name them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they don't like it.
We know who that company is.
Yeah, I see.
We can discuss that off air.
Yeah.
They're trying to sue me actually.
Oh, no. Wow. That's crazy.
But we like the nice guys.
I try to be a nice guy. I guess they didn't like my video. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I noticed when we popped into yours that you were, going through all your games, and I saw so you've got consoles on there as well, because I saw stuff popped up like in television. So I'm a huge Intellivision fan.
Yes.
That's because I still have my original Intellivision from 1978 and all my games, and so I happen to see that. So this thing is just even got console stuff on it. Huh?
Yeah. So this is this drive that's on here currently that we're using. This is the drive that he includes with the cabinets. This is the what he calls a Supreme machine. There's a newer drive coming out in the future, but this one's 10 terabytes, and it's got everything on from the beginning of video games, literally from arcades, up until PS3. It's got about 40 PS3 games, about 50 or so PC games, and I don't want to name the other one that begins with Switch.
Yeah. We got you. We got you.
Yeah, it's got some of those too. But the new drive that actually
It runs
Mike,
with Twitch.
yes, it runs with
Twitch.
Twitch. The new drive that Mike is working on is going to be 24 terabyte, and he's going to have over a terabyte and a half of video marquees. So if you notice the grid now, it's just a still picture, right? There are some that are videos that I personally love it. So I'm a big video marquee guy. I like the way that looks. Yep, that's what's on here.
Fair child.
I bet you he did.
I bet he did.
The cool thing about this guy, Jack, out of New Jersey, is he will come to your house, deliver it, set it up, and teach you how to use it. So that was one of the reasons I went with him as opposed to EHA or a couple of the other companies. I also like his warranty. So if anything goes wrong with it as far as the buttons in the control panel, it's warranted for life, right, Mike? Warranted for life? Yeah, so you can go on. Am I able to post a link in your channel? I'll post it if it's okay with you guys. I'll post this.
Go ahead.
It should let you.
Oh, it should let you. If not,
yeah, no worries.
If not, let us know, and Jason Little Alien, he'll pop it in there for you.
Yeah.
So he actually delivers. The cool thing is, it went through. I don't know if you can see it. seeing it on there. I'll send it
Fine.
to.
Send to him on the side.
He will, if you live within a few hundred miles of his house, he'll deliver it to your
There you go.
house. So that's the cool thing.
And he does shipping as well.
He does shipping. Yeah, he ships all over the world. Actually, his shipping company is dope. There was a guy who got a cabinet, and he signed for it, and realized after he signed for it, it looked like a forklift got ran through the bottom of the thing. The company that he uses was honored it. Like they came back, picked it up, and he sent this kid a whole brand new machine. Most shipping companies don't do that. The company he uses actually did it, so that's great. Because he does pictures before and after. Like before it leaves, he takes a picture of it. So this is what it looked like. So any damage done after it leaves here, clearly it's from you. So
Wow.
luckily enough, he honored it. So here, I sent the Kids Are Fun company link. He's also on Facebook. He's very interactive on Facebook. Cool
And
dude.
so are these things? By the way, are they custom made? Or in other words,
Yes,
did you go to him and
yes.
say this is what I would
He
like?
has he has pre-builds, but you can do custom made as well. Yes.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one in particular,
Photographs and this one are completely custom.
there's different versions of it. There's a lean machine, there's the mean machine, there's a supreme machine. I was originally going to get the basic one, and then I was obsessing, and my wife's like, listen, you know how you are. You're going to get it, you're going to do it right, or don't do it at all. And I'm like, okay. She's like, get everything you want. I don't want to hear anything else about it after that. So I did
So
exactly.
how far did it set you back, if you don't mind me asking?
$7,200.
Okay.
So it's super expensive, like super
Yeah.
expensive. He does do
So
financing.
that's just two V pins from At Games. So
Yeah, or
Act game
or like 5 V pins from At Game from At Games. If you do like Record
Come
World.
on, chaotic.
Look at
Smile.
Brian.
Smile.
What's the matter? He looks mad at me for spending that much.
Brian gave
No,
me
no, no. He's mad at Jay, I think.
Brian gave me the look.
So when people go, God damn, that was expensive. But I mean, if you look at it like this is a once in a lifetime purchase for me. I'm never gonna buy another one of these again, right? So
Mhm.
I personally, as a kid, I never got to go to arcades and play games. I grew up poor as hell. Like I was super duper poor growing up. I mean, the welfare, food stamp, Section 8, I was poor. Poor white trash. That was me. So I never got to play games in arcades like everybody else did. So I'm like, you know what? I'm 49 years old next month. I can afford it in my adult life. I'm a firefighter. That's what I do for a living. I could die any moment. Screw that. I'm gonna get the gaming cabinet of my dreams, and that's exactly what I did. So, and then I redid this room. It's all Star Wars themed, and everything looks like this. So I love it.
And you got great carpet. So
Yes.
Yeah, and
Todd,
Yeah,
Todd
I
really
totally
approve
approve.
of that. That's,
Totally approve of it. So
you know, we can't have people on our show who has terrible carpet.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about our show.
should I-
Only the
should I
host can
leave
have it.
now,
Todd is the
or-
gatekeeper.
Only the host can have bad
Yeah,
carpet.
only
Oh,
the host.
Love you guys too.
Yeah, I got the carpet from Georgia Carpets as I was talking to
Stock Jock.
Stock Jock. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Pretty many
GeorgiaCarpets.com.
people.
Same place I got mine.
I tried to
Oh,
get it from
really?
Lowe's, man. They tried to charge me almost double what try to sell me double the carpet. I'm like, yeah, out of your minds.
Double the carpet, huh?
Yeah, double the carpet. I'm a wood floor kind of guy myself.
and there's our question.
No one got the joke.
Oh,
It was a
you got-
70s Bush reference with minus the 70s Bush.
Oh gosh.
Here we
And
go. On the
technically
flight
not a technician's in the chat. You've interviewed him.
Yes, he's a cool dude, man. I thought he was British at first, up until he's like, nah, man, I'm from Texas. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because all his video
yeah,
is
he
is
has somebody
the
do the
AI.
voiceover.
Yeah.
He uses
Yeah.
AI. So you've been doing a lot of interviews and stuff lately with some pretty big names and stuff. So how did that start?
I never shut up. So I'm very talkative, as you guys have noticed. And I don't know. I just reach out to people, man.
Very
Seriously.
active on Discord.
Yeah, it's not just Discord. It's Facebook. It's everything. YouTube. I figure like this. You don't get if you don't ask, right? So yeah, I've had a few big name guys, but I just figured that you're just like me, and I'll have anybody on the channel. I don't care if you've got 3 subscribers, 3 million subscribers. I just like talking to different people and getting different advice and different points of views and things like that. I've been trying to get Retro Ralph on here for months, but he's been too busy.
For Randy?
Yeah. The guys are boycotting. They said we don't want Ralph on anymore. We want Retro Randy.
Ralph's a really nice dude, though. We met him in
Yeah,
Chicago.
He is.
Cool
He
guy.
is a
Yep.
nice dude.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a real retro Randy, and then there's that. Did you guys watch the V-Pin review video that I did?
No,
Okay, so the
I haven't
company that I
slept in a
can't
couple weeks
mention,
now.
I did a video on them.
I tried to, and then it disappeared.
No, it's there.
No, there
It's
was a
there.
different one. The different one.
Oh no, no. I'm re-releasing that one. I'm
Okay.
re-releasing that one. I'm
Gotcha.
refilming it. No,
Okay.
this is the company in Australia that I can't name.
Oh yeah.
I did a video on them, and in that video, Retro Ralph is in the video actually, but he's on there as Retro Randy. That's the joke.
Oh.
Like I had the bit. Nobody got the bit. The bit was Retro Ralph comes on as though he's in hiding, and you know how they do like the interviews with people. They black him out and they give him the voice like this. That was the joke
So
with Ralph.
retro Randy.
It was very apparent that it's Ralph. Anybody who knows Ralph knows what his setup looks like, which looks badass. You know what Ralph looks like, which looks badass. It's the profile of Ralph. All right, you got to see the video. It's funny. That was a 15-minute interview, and he comes on as Retro Randy, and that was the joke. The guys want him on as Retro Randy, not as Retro Ralph. So that's
Vic P said he blocked them suckers, so you
he
good.
blocked them suckers. Yeah, they're trying to sue me. So we got that going on. So we'll see how
block
that's.
them suckers.
I mean, listen, I don't have a problem with them per se. I think that they make great products, and I'll leave it at that.
That's great. We'll leave it
Fair
there.
enough.
That's probably the best thing to do right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
We have too much games to play. So was it today the Switch 2 pre-orders are going out?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're doing a midnight release, which is kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
So,
guys?
But-
Are you guys?
But
getting
did you hear the bad news?
What's that?
Nintendo already released that they don't have enough consoles to go around.
Ah,
Yeah, but
So-
that's a given.
So
That's
some
every,
people are going to get screwed on their pre-orders.
That's every system.
Shocker.
That's PS5. That's every system.
So unless you're online, even if you pre-ordered it, you might get screwed.
I got to hook up at Best Buy. I got my buddy, my boy.
But the
Smalls.
midnight release is cool because I miss midnight releases. I used to love waiting online for Call of Duty and stuff like
Yeah.
that when it came out.
Yo, so are people actually going to stores and waiting?
Yes.
Really?
To do a
Wow.
pre-order?
That's
No,
Yeah.
they're doing the
I wouldn't stand
when
in
the
line for a
pre-order
pre-order.
releases. When it releases, like in
I wouldn't stand in line for a pre-order if I got the machine. and
no,
walk away with
when
it.
when they're coming out, not for the pre-order, for the
That's crazy.
midnight release. When the system
Wow.
actually comes out.
Oh,
in
when they
June.
actually come out. Okay, I
Yes.
was gonna say why would
Jason Little Alien says there was 2.2 million pre-orders in Japan alone.
That is
Good luck.
ridiculous.
Endgame
That is-
Arcade wants to know what your guys' favorite consoles are.
Okay. All right. So Nerd Lounge Master 84 is the Sega Master System.
Wow,
Just love that console. So
it's a good
y'all
one. I
can
like
beat
it.
me up now, but that's okay. J Pixel.
I'm gonna say the PS3.
Nice.
Okay. Fair enough. Chaotic.
PS3.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, buddy.
Good man.
There we go. That's my yep.
Good
Same.
man. Multicade Matt.
I would say I'm torn between like my childhood would be the SNES, and then like of my early when I was a young man, it would be the Dreamcast. So I'm torn between. They both have a special place in my heart. So it depends.
I can give you that one. And then Stock Jock, I think we already know the answer to this. but-
Yeah.
Atari?
In
No.
television all the
No,
way,
television.
man.
Television.
In television. It was my first system. Although I take, there's funny because they were talking about the Fairchild and all that stuff. I remember us getting literally a Pong like that we hooked up to the TV as a kid. We got it for Christmas one year when I was probably, I don't know, 15 or 16 years old. So, so I remember us getting that. But no, definitely in television, I said I've still got my original unit along with probably 40 or 50 games for it.
Nice.
He's playing Enduro Racer. Look at that, man. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Mikey,
Look at
what's
that.
your favorite console?
Oh man, I don't even know. That's a tough question. I like Nintendo a lot, like original Nintendo. I don't know why. It was like a big in my childhood. So
No,
That's what it is for me too, man. Like for childhood, obviously Nintendo, obviously, but for me it was always Super Nintendo. And then I really loved PlayStation 1, but I think PlayStation 2 has like this place in my heart for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that too.
I love
I thought about it later. I'm like, PS2 would be a good one too. A lot of franchises started in PS2,
Mhm.
yeah, PS2
and
is-
same with PS3.
And
I mean,
PS2 lasted for a long time. It was just a cool looking system. Like it changed. It had the blacked out system, and the blacked out controllers. And I like the way it looked overall. Like I
In
can't
fact, if
stand PS5. It's white. It's just goofy looking.
Oh, I love the white. I
Really,
love the white, man.
Yeah, I don't.
I got the white mic. I got the white setup. You
Well, I
know,
got
the white-
the Pulse
got,
Elite
like,
headphones.
desk.
Those things are amazing.
Yeah. Oh, the Pulse. Yeah.
Those
Just
things
think
are
of it
worth,
as a stormtrooper. You'll be all right.
they're worth every damn
Yeah.
penny. Those Pulse Elites. What's up, Jeff?
There you
Nice
go.
to-
There's Todd's system right there.
Yeah.
I can't. I loved all the game systems, to be honest.
Yeah, me
growing
too.
up.
Like I can't really single one out. I was just
Yeah.
like I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and there was just so many good systems. It's hard to pick one out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was it wasn't as available as it is now. We if somebody had a game system, I didn't care what it was.
Oh my God, I had a 3DO when
It's
they
the
were.
same way.
I had a Panasonic 3DO when they were like $1 million. Like they were like $500 when they came out.
And you
Yeah.
know what it was too as a kid. Like I used to read all those the video game informers and IGN, and I always wanted the consoles that I
Mhm.
never could get, like Super Famicom. That was always like the mythical console to me. I always wanted that, but I couldn't afford it. And we never had
Neo
it. So-
Geo was mine.
Neo Geo, yeah, Neo Geo was like, oh my God, Neo Geo. I never had a Neo Geo in my life.
I
I
met
wanted
somebody
it.
who I knew a kid who had one, and I went over to his house and we played it. So I played it when he was like, he goes, Super Nintendo sucks. You got to try this Neo Geo, and I'm like, what's a Neo Geo? And then I played Samurai Showdown in the 7-Eleven.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, okay. And then he said, yeah, it's the exact same hardware. And we went over to his house and played it and blew my mind.
Not everybody has
You could play-
$900 to spend on a console.
Blew my mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
he somehow saved every last dime and he bought that thing. And I was just like, I'm coming over. And the controllers were like a huge, it was a fight stick. It was literally a huge, first time ever. It was like, I was like, this is crazy. And to this day,
Like you want me to wait for the phone line to sit down?
those things are awesome. And what was it? Was it Super Pocket just came out with the Neo Geo that had
Yep.
Unicorn.
Yeah, the handheld. Yeah. Super
yeah,
Pocket.
so they had one that looked like the MVXX. And
You guys
then
want that one
the whole-
camera on the control panel, or you want it?
Yeah, show us the control panel. I would like to see a
Yeah.
nice, good view of it.
Yeah,
You
show,
know,
yeah,
do some camera skills.
there we go.
That's right.
Look at that.
There you
Look at
go.
that, Bev. So the perfect storm's blocking it.
Can you see that? Can you see that well?
Oh,
Your
the title's
name is
bl-
blocking it, unfortunately. And I don't know if I could take that off.
Yeah, I can take it off. I got you.
Oh, I can relocate the camera.
No. I think we got.
There we
There
go.
we go.
There we
there we
go.
go.
I got
You
Look
want
at
a
that.
better? You want a better view? I think I can.
That's
No,
cool.
I think that's great.
It even
No,
has
we
a
can-
Tron stick. Look at that. That's dope.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
how
It's
he
your
was
flight stick.
playing Grid. He uses that and the
stick and
trackball to
spinner.
play Grid.
Yeah, the problem is
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
we're sitting
you
back
just
here
do
on
it,
the
brother.
couch. When we're sitting back here on the couch, the Tron stick's in the way. Like it's so. I want to literally kick it off. But
Can you screw it off? Can you take
Yeah,
it
you
off?
can. There's a screw.
does it?
There's a bolt. You just got to take the bolt off.
I wonder if it glints.
Is that Glenn's?
What's that?
The Tron stick.
Is it GRS?
Is it,
Yes.
is it
yes,
GRS?
Yes.
Yes, GRS.
Wow.
Wow.
There
That's
you
cool.
go.
They're using those products.
Yeah,
Yeah, and these are the gold leaf RGB buttons too, which are amazing. Like compared to the regular LED button, these are. I'm not sure if the camera's doing it justice. They're really really bright and like very pretty to look at.
So does it do the thing where like if certain games don't use the button that it turns them off and like
It does, but Vito likes his colors showing all the time.
Yeah.
no, dude, that's one of the beneficial having those LEDs, man.
Yeah, well, it'll light up to like okay. So if you're playing Ninja Turtles, it'll be the color of the turtles. So it'll be like the orange, the yellow, orange, the purple,
Wow.
and the blue.
That's cool.
And then
That's
yeah,
pretty awesome.
each button will individually light up, and it'll when it's LED blinky. So when it's
Yeah.
turned on, it'll say high punch, low punch, big punch. It'll tell you what it is. Yeah. It'll ramble off what
Fully
it is.
program it to do whatever you want it to do.
Yep. And then each button will be lit up, and you can have it to where some buttons are dark, some buttons are light. But I think it looks ragtag if the buttons are out. So, and that's only for MAME games, right? That it does that.
No, it's just for every console.
Oh, for every console it does it too. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's good.
So I think that would be cool because a multicade, that's one thing you don't know what button does what, but if
Yes.
it automatically could say, hey, you just use these 3 buttons,
And ironically enough, I find myself using like I thought I would use the control panel a lot more than I personally do. I just don't. I like
Vito's
sitting
more
here,
of a controller guy.
I like just sitting here chilling on the couch when I'm by myself and playing. Unless I'm doing a live stream, then I'll be at the control panel playing. And again, guys, any game you want to see played, please suggest it. This is going for both chats. I got both chats going.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm asking our chat here to see. Come on.
What's up, Gen Master? So you guys are all over the country, right? Where are you guys all from? We're in Jersey.
So I'm in North Carolina.
Michigan.
Georgia.
Oklahoma.
Tampa, Florida.
And we have another Michigan and now another Ohioan.
Yep.
Wish I was living in Florida right now. Sunny
What
weather,
did you-
freedom.
That what you see that video Stock Jock's ring camera? They had 2 alligators knocking on his door.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, hold on. Yo, that was legitimately your house?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, God damn, I just watched that yesterday. Because that's
no,
my worst
yeah,
fear.
Yeah, but that wasn't far from here, I don't think so.
I have 4 kids. I got 4 kids, and that's my fear is one of them will get snatched by an alligator.
I will tell you this. The other day we were over at my in-laws' house for like an Easter day, and they've got a big it's a huge pond in the backyard. Okay, it's kind of a drainage pond type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and there was about a 7-footer in there, and they were out there doing an Easter egg hunt.
Oh no!
With all these little kids running around, and there was somebody down there at the water's edge saying, "There are none down here. Stay up there, please."
Yeah.
there
You
was a
need
big one
that.
down
You get a
there.
little kid wandering towards the edge. Alligators just sit and watch, man. They're smart. Crocodiles too. They're very smart. They'll just sit and watch, and then they're very patient.
They'll ring your doorbell. Hey, you guys home?
Yeah.
That was, and then the other one's waiting, like the other one's gonna jump somebody.
Yeah.
Gator Dash.
Yeah.
No,
I had a friend of mine. I had a friend
Amazon.
of mine who had
Would you like to
a
buy
big
some
Irish setter,
magazines?
and it was jumping around in some water, and one came up and just took it and gone.
Bro, that's what happened in Disney a couple years back. They were sitting there in the Grand
to the
Floridian
kid.
watching a movie, and
Yep.
2-year-old right in the water, and that's it.
Came in and yanked the kid into the water.
Gators versus Easter egg hunt equals bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
By the way, Calvin Wong did have a request. By the way, he requested the best game of all time,
Robotron.
Robotron.
Mike, you gotta go back up and play Robotron.
Well, I like the modern version called Saturn. I've been playing that. You got me kind of wanting to play something like that, and I busted that out on the arcade. So
Yep.
and
And also-
that sound, man,
The sound.
that's
Boom, boom,
boom.
Yeah.
that
awesome.
is you crank that one up, and that is a fun time. I have to tell you.
Yep.
And it was free. That was the crazy thing is they gave
Yeah, that one was free. That's right.
Yeah.
I know, and it's just like
Scoop that up before they
That's
close shop.
$7 on Steam.
Cool.
Yeah.
and it's worth $7, man. That game is worth it, definitely.
You can also play it on your phone too.
I don't know. That needs the twin sticks. That's
Yeah,
definitely a
that's
twin
makes it
sticker.
special.
Twin thumbs on the corners.
I guess.
It plays good.
You got it.
It's
Yeah.
playable.
No, I mean I play it on the arcade, and it's just with that sound system and everything. It's boom.
Sorry, guys. I was a mutual aid last night for 5 hours at another town, working at another fire, waiting. Well, actually, I was doing. I'm a fireman, so it's called mutual aid when you go to another town and you sit in their firehouse in case anything happens while they're working a fire.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
I was there till like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
So I'm a little tired.
Well, we appreciate your service.
there you go.
Seriously.
There you go, Calvin.
Absolutely do.
No need to thank me, dude. I genuinely love my job. Legitimate.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thumper Squid. There you go, man. Best
Look at
game
that.
they're ever made.
Game ever made, right there.
I get this one and Food Fight mixed up because I have the same kind of screen.
Well, he's just
The
going
what?
off like a school shooting, huh? Jesus.
You said you get this one in Food Fight? Confused?
Yeah, they got the same kind of.
What?
You just run around
Yeah,
box.
no.
Okay.
There is no confusing. Food Fight. So doesn't Food Fight have like a banana as the joystick? I mean, come on.
I've
Yeah,
never
it's-
seen that. I've never seen that. That's hilarious.
It also has one stick.
No, I'm just talking about the screen. I've never.
Oh, I
mean,
got you.
I'm not talking about the actual controls. I'm like, I mean,
So-
when somebody mentions it, I'm like. "Is he
So
talking about-"
individually, what made you guys all decide to do YouTube, and how long have you guys all been doing it?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's a great question. When Arcades Anonymous started, you know, I wasn't like big into YouTube at all, and I think I got the itch or the bite or whatever you want to call it, getting to come out and just talking to people and interacting. And prior to that, you know, I did a couple review videos, a couple game room tours and whatnot, but really, Arcades Anonymous is what spun me into doing YouTube more and more. You know, thanks to the people who started it. So,
Sean.
yeah, got the itch for the carpet. Yeah.
No. Do his one before that.
I hear you, Jay. I get Mortal Kombat Robotron reviews all the time. There we go. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm not talking about. Jeez.
What about you, Jay?
Oh, how'd I get in YouTube? I've been
Yeah.
doing. Man. I've been. You know, I always had this idea of doing some video game content YouTube channel, and I started off with my kids. We had this great idea coming up with Gamer Fridge, and we had a website and everything, and still do. And then I just randomly made a tutorial video of Skype and OBS, just because I was showing I was doing my gameplay, and I just put it up there and forgot about it. A year later, it blew up. I started making money off the video and everything, and I was like, holy smokes, this thing is taken off. I didn't really pay attention, so I decided to do some stuff seriously. For a while, me and my middle son, we did wrestling content. We did like wrestling reviews for a while until he kind of like got sick of it. And so, I mean, there's a whole archive of it. And we did a thing called Open Fridge for a little bit, which was just little news. So, and then they grow up, they get news interests and stuff. And I always still was making little tutorials, and I did one on a steering wheel that I bought from for my son's Xbox that I found out I thought it worked with the PC, but it didn't. Then I found some drivers for it that nobody knew about, and I made a video, and to this day, it's one of my highest rated videos. And then I decided to take it serious and started making videos. And then I came across Arcades Anonymous, and then I just weaseled my way onto the show. And,
And that are stuck with you, right?
And then we all just kind of, hey, we like each other and we hanging out.
He's
and
the
we,
most
Yeah.
permanent temporary guy we've ever had.
The unfortunate thing is that I make these guys sign contracts, and they keep coming back. I don't understand it. So
No, and then we became good friends, and then we all started supporting each other, and then we all have our own stuff, but this is our home base. I call it. This is where we all let's kind of like hang out in our community and talk to each other, and then we all do our own thing too, and
Yeah,
we
I like the
support each
concept.
other, and we're just growing as a group. So when we try to be positive in the community, we do a lot of modding and we just help each other in the little projects we like doing. So
yeah,
and then
yeah.
we have a lot of talent in the community, and we come together and we do some cool stuff. So that's what we're about.
No, I like your guys' setup. It's pretty cool.
Chaotic, buddy, tell us your story, brother.
Let's see. It started 12 years ago. I wanted to be like Markiplier and do let's plays of the PC games that were going on then. Sucked at being funny. I sucked at talking to myself to a camera. So I quit doing that and went to doing wrestling reviews. Felt like nobody was entertained by that. So I was like, you know what? I like ice hockey. So let's talk about ice hockey. That didn't go well either. So I just quit. And then about, 5 years ago, this home arcade community started booming. And I was like, damn, I love arcades and stuff like that. So that's where I met some of these guys here on this panel and just started chit chatting. I was like, man, I'd love to talk about this kind of stuff with them. And they mutually agreed, and we kind of just created this thing.
There you go.
So Matt.
Yeah, Matt, what's up? Let's hear your story behind it all.
I don't know. I guess I've been making content 3-ish years or so. I'm a tinkerer. I fix broken things for a living, so therefore it's fun to tinker and turn the world off and hang out with some great people. Like iron sharpens iron, so surrounded by great people, and we just like we all have a given gift, and like so it is what it is.
Yeah. OnlyFans.
So getting weird, so we pivoted.
You said Matt started an OnlyFans?
No, I think
No.
that was
I think
geared
you're
more
talking
to
about-
Jay. Yeah, I think
Oh.
Jay. That's
Jay
more for
selling feet
Jay.
pics?
Jay pivots.
Yeah, Jay pivots all the time, yeah.
He's a big.
I'm always
pivoter.
pivoting. I'm pinball now.
Mr. Stock Jock, what about you, brother?
You know, I made a video. I really just became a fan. First of all, I started buying these stupid little
Okay.
cabinets, and I decided that I better start researching them a little bit more because I was just buying these things and didn't really know a whole lot about them. So I started watching guys like you ever watch Console Kits or Michael B and P-Dubs and guys like that. So I started watching those guys, and then I happened upon these jokers, and I and started watching them, and they said, "Hey, we're going to go to Cleveland," and I'm like, I'm basically a fan at this time. I'm like, well, I got nothing else to do. I'll go up there too, and so
Number one fan.
Number one.
yeah, I
Number
went up
one.
there and met all these guys for the first time back in Cleveland in 2023, and we just immediately we all just like hit it off. I
Yep.
think
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely.
So being number one fan, they asked me to come on the show one time, and like Jay, I become kind of a permanent.
Just never
you
left.
know,
And
yeah, yeah.
fun fact, Stock Jocks is the most ironclad contract that we have. This
Yeah.
guy gets checks weekly, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But
yeah.
they keep getting lost in the mail, though. I don't understand
Yeah,
what's
they
going on
go
there.
through
I've yet to
Ohio,
cash
and
them.
Along
they
with your
never
Amber
make it to
Nick.
you. I'm sorry.
I keep on
Yeah.
sending you
Residuals.
those stupid Amber Nicks. I don't know where they're going.
Yeah,
Residual income,
Yeah.
right?
Hey, we cut them. It ain't our fault you ain't cashing them.
Well, they've got to get here first of all. So,
So-
I'll come up to your house, Todd, and I'll make you rewrite them all because
Yeah, like
How,
we
how
said.
long?
Yeah, so
How long
so-
have you guys been doing the Arcades Anonymous thing together as a crew like this? How long? Has it been about a year?
No.
No, we've been
a little bit longer than that. We've
2
been
years?
doing
two.
yeah,
2.5
2
years,
solid
maybe?
years. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
And we were just slowly growing.
yeah. I think the biggest thing is that we try not to bring any drama, to the channel, and it's just 6 guys just talking about what they do. So
7.
Pat's like,
we're not
"Oh."
here. Yeah.
16.
well, 7.
You guys,
6, 7,
you guys save the drama for the Discord, right?
No,
We
keep
try.
we keep them out of the Discord.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Other
Yeah.
people's Discord we can't control, but ours
No,
we-
understandable. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or other people's YouTube channel. Like I was watching the Retro Lizard. I was like, what the hell's going on with this one? Okay, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. Whatever's going on, is going on. But yeah, no, it's good. But
Hey,
great.
I'm going
great
to show
bunch
off
of
Marine
guys.
50's custom cabinet real quick.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm going to show off Marine 50's custom cabinet
Whoa,
real quick.
Look at that.
Hey,
Yeah,
is that
Nah.
is that a custom built his own or is that an EHA cabinet?
No, he shared who made it.
I have no idea. He's in the chat, so he
Yeah,
said he sent it in
Marine 50, tell us-
Discord. So I
tell
was like,
us
I got to show
what,
this off.
Because that looks like an EHA cabinet. EHA is Extreme Home Arcades. They're out of Wisconsin, and they do the battleship cut like that. And usually
Okay.
where the cut is on the bump out, that's where they put pinball buttons for that. Which guy in the
Okay,
chat did you say that was?
Marine
Marine
50.
50.
Marine 50.
Yeah, he said where to go. This was Arcade
Arcade
Imagination,
Imagination.
okay.
Yeah,
That's nice though, man. That's very
that
nice.
is ridiculous.
How old is that? And what is it running front end wise? Is that a Pi? Is it a PC? Is it
It looks like
Hypers-
big box.
big? Oh
It
yeah,
looks
you're
like
right.
big-
You're right. I'm stupid.
It does.
Goddamn
No,
screen.
it does
no.
look like big box. Yeah.
Yeah, that is big box.
I don't understand why
Yes,
people
he
pay
has
for
the
big
pinball
box.
buttons. Pretty cool.
Oh, it has a pinball. Okay.
You said you don't understand why people pay for big box?
Yeah, I don't understand why people would pay for that when there's so many other front ends that are just absolutely free.
I like it. It works great. It's great for add. Well, I mean, Mike could explain it better when he comes back from the bathroom. It adds. It's easy to add games, and Mike does all the customization stuff like that on the things. So I'm assuming it's with how easy it is to use, how user
Runs on PC for about 8 months. So yeah. Oh, my
PC
bad.
about 8 months. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's
absolutely
$75
love
for a
big box.
lifetime subscription. So I said screw it. I spent
Yes, sir.
$25. bucks.
Yeah, I mean, you're spending as you're spending that kind of money, it doesn't really matter. But
Right, right.
as I'm scrounging around trying to build something from scratch, you know, with these.
And then
like,
I've got actually
builds, do a coin ops build or something like that.
I've got other drives on here too. Like I've got the Chris Cool Mod Retro Beast 24 terabyte drive on here. I've got his Lightgun drive on here. I've got Jason Baker's Intercom Retro 16 terabyte on here, and I've got his 1 terabyte Lightgun drive on here.
Yeah, Vic VP. I remember you saying you moved everything to from Hyperspin to Big Box. So there must be a reason. I mean,
it's easy, dude. It's
well,
so
maybe
easy.
maybe
to
Vic,
add
can
games
Vic,
to it.
can you explain why people are switching from Hyperspin to Big Box? Because I think Hyperspin is no longer being supported. It's a pain in the butt to upload things and to put marquees and things, and I believe Launchbox and Big Box is much easier.
Yeah, it's streamlined. Like literally, it'll search everything for you as long as if you have like a online account for whatever it's called.
I know what you're talking about, the media one.
EMU box or whatever it is.
Yeah, and it's easier to scrape all the media, all the pictures and the videos and things like that.
Yeah, and then it'll automatically configure your controls and everything once you add a new game and stuff like that. Like it's smart.
Hyperspin doesn't have much support.
I mean, the Big Box, they have the free version too, so you can get it. It's just the Big Box they pay for, they charge for. So
yeah, if you want cool looking like front ends, like the way Perfect Storm has theirs right now, just everything swapping down, and then you got the videos playing and all kinds of like it pops, right?
Yeah.
It's just so cool, man.
Yeah, I play a lot with a lot of like coin ops builds and stuff like that. That I realized you mentioned the Lunatics Discord or Facebook thing, and I realized I have one of their racing builds and I had one of their shooter builds. So
yeah, they got a couple of good builds, man. Johnny Lawson and those guys, they do good jobs, but they're Botticera. They like Botticera a lot.
Yeah,
actually, Johnny likes.
Well, yeah, they got some Botticera. They got some of the Techno Parrot stuff working. I was just messing with.
Oh, they did, really?
Yeah, they got some. So they got some of the Transformers games working in Botticera. It's amazing how Botticera is just that. It's just an emulation layer that they're putting on there, so they're getting Techno Parrot and stuff to work.
What do you guys?
Techno Parrot versions working in Botticera, which you don't have to have Techno Parrots.
What do you guys prefer? Like, do you? Any of you guys that do emulation, which front ends do you prefer, or which ones have you used?
There's one on Android starts with a D. I forget what it's called. It's kind of hard to pronounce. And then of course Big Box, because I bought the lifetime subscription like 4 years ago.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
All good.
So the difference between the free launch box and the big box is, if you get the free one, you don't get big box. You only get launch box. This is big box we're in right now.
Right.
If you get the free one, you only get like the basic stuff. You can't really do much with it. The reason why it's better than Hyperspin is you got to go through a back end called Rocket Launcher, and Rocket Launcher is a nightmare to set up if you don't know anything about emulation. So you have to do a lot of setup as far as like adding games and stuff like that. But Launchbox is more of like a user-friendly drag and drop type system.
So there you go.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if
was it retro arc? I think is that like a layer for
Hyperspin uses a program called Rocket Launcher.
No. He's asking what kind of front ends we use, and I was like,
Retro Launcher is like a background program that runs emulator, like cores of emulators.
Yeah. So I mean, I like when we modded the NFL Blitz, it just had that on there. That's nice. So you can play you can make like some of the arcade 1-ups into multicades, like the Simpsons can be, the Blitz can. We've done that, and then of course the iArcade we use. The arcade is a multicade by nature, which is Android based, and then when you put the Glenn's Viper board in there, that's running Linux. Okay. So and that's running like an arcade, but you can put Botticera on there. Okay. But his arcade, that is like an RCADE. It's like what do they call those PCs? Those one board PCs.
Like the Retro Pi.
Yes, it's kind of like a Pi. So I did some Pi builds. You know, you get like a rock chip. You just get a couple Pi builds. It's crazy what you can do. You could do stuff like that on your phone. If you get an old phone, those suckers are powerful. You could hook that up to a screen and make that into a multicade. There's
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of options out there if
Which
you're
is a good thing.
creative.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Preserving
Well-
the past is a good thing.
What, Matt, tell everybody, Matt, what's running your Guitar Hero?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a Wii.
It's a Wii.
Nice.
Three of my cabs. So my House of the Dead cab, my Big Buck Hunter cab, and my Guitar Hero cab are they're soft model Wii's.
Nice.
And so and then my Lightgun build is Batacera, and then my driving cab is a build of Batacera off of Arcade Punks.
What
And
light
then-
guns are you guys rocking? Like, what do you guys have a preference? Do you like any particular light gun companies?
I just have Sindens just because they're
Sindens,
plug and play because they're
Sindens.
plug and play in Batacera.
And I got retro shooters in my T2 cab.
Yeah.
Which
then-
ones? The red and the blues, or you got the Reapers?
The red and blues.
The Reaper, dude. You listen. They're worth it. I'm just not gonna go in my pocket for them. But they're nice.
Oh yeah, I would love to upgrade to them, but yeah, it's
So I have a crazy project I'm working on. I bought a couple of GunCon 2s from Japan,
Nice.
and I got a couple old CRTs, and I'm going to build a Time Crisis 2 and 3 cab with 2 of them with a PS2, which you can link them up with a FireWire. There's a whole project you can do. So I'm going to actually kind of make my own Time Crisis with CRTs.
That's
Huh.
awesome. That's
Oh,
awesome.
if that
Awesome.
if that doesn't work out for you, I definitely suggest buying the Gun for Hire kits and modding them for Gun for Hire. Gun for Hire is the bomb. As far as light guns, they're the best light guns I've used.
The GunCon 2s, right?
Yeah, GunCon 2s. But I've already played it. Dude, the accuracy on the old technology, man, it just works.
Oh,
It's
for
just
sure,
crazy.
for sure.
It's
for sure.
crazy. I'm like, you don't have to do anything. You just like pull it. I'm just blown away. And I actually took a build and ran it through the CRT. Ran it through the CRT, and then I was playing some of the modern shooters with these old GunCon 2s. I was like, I was just blown away that was actually working. I'm gonna do a couple videos on
It's
it.
just so crazy that the CRT it just worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just worked, and it's so accurate.
Yeah.
It's just
No, it's
crazy.
just such a different thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, and all the stuff we got to do just to emulate it. We had to
Oh,
have all
forget
these
about it. It's like a nightmare
sensors,
now.
and
Yeah.
yeah, now it's like, why did we go? What happened?
Yeah, that's why most people go with the Sinden, or a lot of people go with the Sindens because you don't got to worry about no sensors and you can take it anywhere on the go.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
boring.
don't like the border. I think the border's goofy.
Hey, real quick, I got a poll in our chat asking if people are going to be pre-ordering. I don't know, guys. Do y'all follow New Wave Toys much?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, they came out with that skeet ball this day today. Yeah.
This day.
This day.
On this day.
Right
What is it?
now.
Is it a like an
Pre-order
in-home?
for
scale.
the skee ball? So
This is a mini ski ball.
It's
yeah,
a 1/6
we saw
scale.
this in Cleveland, didn't we? They had
Yeah.
the prototype
had a
there.
prototype.
So this
And
is like
some-
2 years in the making.
Yeah. But I'm just kind of curious because I pre-ordered stuff from New Wave Toys before, and I'm still waiting on my pre-order.
What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on, Star Jock? What are you waiting on right now?
I'm waiting on Black Hole Pinball, and I'm waiting on Crystal Castles.
That still hasn't come. Did you do it 2 years ago? It just seems like
Isn't
it.
that insane?
I mean,
I
Todd
really
went
don't
on
remember
Golden
when it
Tee.
was.
Yeah,
I remember
I'm
when you were
still
gung
waiting
ho
on
about that
Golden
black
Tee.
hole, and then you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it," and then he's like,
And it doesn't even play, but I don't care. I didn't care was it going to
It
play.
doesn't
I
even
mean,
play, and they still haven't made it. I don't understand what
Yeah,
they're doing.
I noticed a lot of you guys are doing that Is it X Arcade? What is that thing? That X Arcade
Yeah.
stick?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pedestal.
You guys basically all have one of those, right?
Right.
What is that?
Basically, yeah.
I don't have one.
Matt,
Matt
we're
hasn't bought
trying
one
to get
yet.
Matt on board. It's
He's waiting for me to get my referral code.
yeah.
So
there you
what
go.
what is it exactly? You guys part of the affiliate program? You do reviews on it, or how does
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
So the killer app for it is the VR Pinball FX VR. And so what it does is it will, when you walk up to a table in VR, it will say, "Do you want to use your X Arcade?" And you say yes, and then it will lock. It has 2 slots for your controllers, and once it puts it in there, it syncs it up so it knows exactly where your controller is.
That's
You
cool.
hit the 2 side buttons, it's set up. You don't have to do anything. It's there. And so from there you're in VR, but you're playing with a physical controller, and it feels like you're right there.
That's cool.
And that's for virtual
crazy
pinball.
Good.
Virtual and augmented. So you can put the machine in your room, so it looks like you actually have the machine in your room. You have the thing with the pass-through on the
Pass-through on the
3.
headset.
With a 3, it looks like you're in your room and you have a pinball in front of you.
So that thing mainly just does. Nice. Okay. Maybe
No, it does everything.
It does
So-
everything. I hooked
That's
it up
just
to
one
my
of the-
PC and played games from Steam. I've hooked it up to my Xbox and played games through the Xbox.
So wait, does that
Yeah.
thing have games built into it, or is it just?
No, it's just a
It's
it's
just
a
a
controller.
controller.
Just a controller.
Oh, so it's basically like a portable control panel. Like I.
So it's
Right.
like the new
Yeah.
version. It's like the new updated version of the tank stick they used to make back in the day.
It is the
Yes.
tank
Yes.
stick. It's
It's
a
a
tank stick
but the new
VR.
version.
So in order
It's a
to
tank
play
stick.
it, you have to have it connected to something that could play.
USB,
Correct.
something
Yeah.
USB
Yes,
wise.
sir.
correct.
Yeah.
But
I
it has
thought
a
it was-
dongle. It has a dongle for your
System, right?
For VR.
your
Oh.
VR,
Plus
so
3.
it links right to your VR set, and you don't
Yeah,
have
that
to
was
do
the big.
anything.
That was the big draw. It has the VR build.
No,
I thought it was
and
like
it's
the.
crazy good. Like Jay was saying, the augmented part. Like I've got my Jurassic Park.
Okay.
I got this tank stick sticking right next to it, and so it looks like when I fire it up, it looks like I got 2 full pinball machines right next to each other.
That's crazy.
That's cool. And there's a guy
Yeah.
that that's friends with us, Chris Kumad. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him.
Yeah, I heard come on, yeah.
Well, he took his and he modded it to have LED blinky buttons in it.
It's pretty dope.
I don't know if you saw that.
Chris Kumad's fucking. Yeah, I like Chris Kumad's awesome.
So he took
Yeah.
the buttons out of the original tank stick and he made them all LED blinky.
GI Joel took his and put Glenn's switcher, the 4-way to 8-way gate switcher.
Oh, nice! You can switch the that's cool.
Yep. So he made it so that is possible too. So
Yeah,
it does
so it
come with
worked?
different. Yep. He said it worked, and so you can change the gates. They give you the different gates, so you can do them manually. But
cool.
he put the switcher in there so he can. That's the first thing he did before he even turned it on was tore it apart and started putting the gate switchers
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, little alien, for giving out some memberships to Arcades Anonymous. We appreciate that, my friend.
Yeah, that was very nice of him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with mine. Is anybody who donates money with it, I'm gonna try to use that money for a V pin, because I would like to do a V pin. I would like to actually work with a company to get me one, so I can put it on the show, and I'll put it on here every week, and I'll do a V pin next to the arcade, and it would be showed every week on the show. Kind of a no-brainer if you ask me.
Okay.
Another dual stick game.
Yep. This
Oh,
is
Smash TV?
Oh, yeah.
number 2 for Stock Jock, I would think.
Possibly number 2. I don't
Is
know.
this number 2, Stock Jock?
Oh yeah, I love Smash TV. Matter of fact, I just did a build-a-cade, and I skinned it as a Smash TV.
Nice, very nice. I used to love this game in the arcade.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
more of a game show kind of a feel. Yeah, I was playing it.
Yeah,
Buy that
big
for-
money, big prizes.
Well, I'm pretty sure the
Rocket
guy's
Man.
voice from this game is the same guy from Grid.
Yeah, that's
I
what.
think it is too. I think it
Is
is
this
too.
Midway?
Yeah, it's Midway. This isn't
Yep.
Midway.
Yeah,
though.
that-
This isn't
so this
Midway.
is the grid is just a 3D version of this,
It's
huh?
Williams.
Pretty much.
It's Williams. Yeah, it's Williams.
Williams.
But yeah, Midway bought Williams, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
So there you go.
There you go.
There you go. So you're gonna be going to Cleveland then? We talk you into it?
We're talking you into it?
When is it? October?
September
September.
19th to the
Late-
21st.
All right.
Late
yeah,
September.
I think I might.
Sweet.
Where you guys stay out there hotel wise? You stay like by the convention, or is
that is the producer's job. So
We stay under the bridge. There's like a bridge. We stay under.
that under the bridge?
Sometimes,
downtown?
depending on where we're going, we typically have a few hotel rooms, and then we'll have an actual Airbnb where we'll stream from, because we like
Gotcha.
streaming. Usually, every night when we go out, we usually try to do some streaming.
we
so,
have a actual AA meeting
yeah,
together.
yeah. So
We talk about our addictions and how we can cure them or get Todd to buy
We
something.
talk about
that's-
addictions. I'm gonna have to talk about. I'm gonna have a whole show dedicated just to that.
What he collects, yeah.
What video game addictions, yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about like what I collect. Or
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There you
that's
go.
yeah. I think Todd's just addicting to buying whatever's new. so,
thanks. Yeah,
Just mention something. He'll buy it tonight.
yeah. What should he?
yeah.
buy?
I've already ordered like 4 things during this show, so
yeah,
I don't
so
feel
I am
good.
too. Don't feel bad.
He's got
I'm
a
good.
he's got that arcade that you got, and he's on his way. He don't know where he's gonna put it though.
Yeah.
The storage cage.
From Jack.
Yeah,
It's gonna go back into the storage cage.
see,
Yeah.
Todd actually has a storage unit that is an arcade.
Wow.
He literally has another.
It's full of arcade one-ups. Yeah.
It's powered and everything, and he goes
35 in
and
there?
visits. He goes and
Huh?
visits his arcade.
got what,
Joe Cade
35
had
cabinets?
that. I swear to Joe Cade had that.
Joe Cade had that.
I
That's
swear
what
to
we
God.
started with. Yep.
Joe Cade had like a
Storage.
10x5 storage locker that he put all of his arcade one-up stuff in there because his kids. He used to have it all in his kids' bedrooms, and his
Yeah.
kids got a little older and they became too cool for school and basically said, "Dad, get your crap and get it out of my room."
Yes, sir.
So this poor guy, I have videos of it on YouTube. This poor guy crammed it all into a storage locker. It looked awesome. It was working. He had a battery pack in there that he had everything plugged into. Like he did it was crazy. It was pretty cool. Now it's all in his shed.
Todd,
Everything that
isn't
he's
this
got
like
in
2
his little
stories?
shed is there.
Yeah,
Huh?
Todd's
Todd
Yeah,
has like
he has
2
like
stories.
he has
in
like
there.
racks.
Yeah, racks inside so you can go in there and play.
He's got the countercades on the top, and he's got the.
Yep.
Oh, so you got
Well,
it
there
all
was-
kitted out. Yeah,
There's
Joe-
this place that was gonna get like these storage units, but it actually has a loft and a bathroom, and it literally says storage unit or man cave. It literally knows what people are using these things
Yeah.
for.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It says loft or man cave, and I'm like, and then you could put like a basketball hoop in there, and then I'm sitting there going, talking to the wife. I'm like, can I build one of these? Because we have enough land. We could actually build something like that. And she
Put a
didn't
shed
say
up.
no, but
It's not no, but not now. That's
Not-
it.
yeah.
yeah.
I have enough land to build a big one like that. I'll be filming from there. It'll be a tax write-off. I could just say it's
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
show.
Yeah, right.
It's a studio.
It's a
Oh,
studio.
by the
studio.
way, the whole stream has been a tax write-off. We
Yeah,
we've been talking about business this whole
this
time.
is a
so,
business meeting.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna write off everything in this room basically. I monetized as of a few months ago, so I LLC'd it and I just got to do everything else.
There you go. That's anytime I
didn't-
go on.
I didn't
any
claim
trips
anything
or anything,
tax-wise,
gotta do
but-
videos. So
Yeah.
anytime you go on vacation or anything, make sure you do some videos.
Yeah.
That's right off.
I never
Not tax
thought of that.
advice. I'm not a lawyer. Don't ask me about it.
Actually,
What's your name again? What's your name and address? So I can use it on my tax form. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jay
Bill-
said so.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, you were saying, man, what's up?
PD7 may know more about that because he films his vacations when he goes in places that if it's a
Mhm.
tax write-off or not, he would probably know.
Oh yeah.
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 Well, you could use the room you use the power going to it, the internet you can write off, your phone bill I know you can write off because I had a business back in the day and I was using that stuff.
Yes,
I
sir.
would use a room for it and I would call it a home office and I would be able to write off.
Yep.
Stock Jack would know. He's got
You
one.
can't.
Of those
Yeah, you can't write off your home. You can't write off a home office anymore.
No, man.
They took that one away.
Damn it.
Trust me, I keep
Yeah,
asking my accountant every year. I go, dude, I own a business and I
But
work out of my
technically
house all the
this-
time. Nope,
Technically, this
can't
isn't
do
a
it
home
anymore, Daryl.
office though. This is my studio that I use to broadcast for YouTube.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
So I think I could use that.
You might be able to, but if you got a home office, they don't. That one's. A
Don't call it
no-go
a home
now.
office.
Yeah,
That
that one went away probably when everybody started working from home. That's why.
Yeah, COVID.
call it
yes,
my-
sir.
my media.
Probably.
I'll call it my
Yeah.
media studio. How about that?
There you
Yeah.
go. Get you a
Well-
nice little sign, print it up for like $5 and put it right on
COVID,
the top.
Arcades
Oh, speaking
Anonymous
of
is not
which-
giving tax advice. By the
Speaking
way.
of which, you know
No,
that
no,
guy.
We are not tax pros.
That guy LC sign on Instagram with the sign. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about? It's an Asian company. He does the signs. He plays the video clips, and then he goes, "Okay, anyway," and then he shows off his LED signs.
Oh,
No,
He's
no,
on
yeah.
Instagram.
No.
Oh, guy, he's funny. But anyway, I put a price in for him. They're like $500.
Oh wow.
There you go.
That's a lot of money.
I'm sure a lot of people. It does. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention. I'll talk about it.
For a storefront.
That guy is hilarious. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Sean
Shotgun
does.
Sean knows who you're talking about.
Shotgun
yeah,
Sean
Shotgun
knows.
Sean does. Yeah,
I
Shotgun
looked
Shotgun
into
Sean
it.
would know.
I looked
Shotgun
into
Sean
it.
gets around the internet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looked into it, but yeah, those signs are expensive. I figured maybe if it was reasonably priced, I'd be hanging behind me right here.
that one right up back there. That was like $200. Just that stupid thing.
Wow.
My kids got it for me.
It pops up.
It
I-
does pop.
Did the
I can use
banner?
that.
It's from I forget what site it was. That was like $40, which isn't bad.
My wife and kids already gave in on buying me anything related to my hobbies.
They're like, nope, we're not doing it
They're like,
anymore.
nope, we're good. Especially since I don't open a lot of stuff, so they get really pissed off.
Yeah, Mike's a collector. He likes to collect them. He's a RC and what else? Games.
Like
Tony
everything.
from LC
Everything.
Signs.
What's the strangest thing you would collect? What's the strangest thing?
Nerf guns?
Okay.
That's cool.
Nerf
That's
guns are
cool. That's not really
Do you mod them?
strange.
I know
Yes,
there's
I
a
do
whole
mod them, yes.
Yeah, because I learned about that when I worked in the
Okay, wait, I got a good one. Poker chips. I collect poker chips.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a cool one.
That's pretty cool.
Like from like disbanded casinos that went out of business, or like
Did you get a Trump
stuff
casino?
like that. I have a whole bunch.
You got a bunch of Trump.
I have a lot of them that are worth a lot of money, actually. Believe it or not.
Pogs. That's funny. Anybody else on the
Pogs,
panel? Anything y'all collect that's weird?
I collect crazy shirts.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, my wife collects them for me. Today I got the Jetsons today. I got about 7 or 8 more that came in today. She surprised me, and so I ended up just collecting these shirts, these crazy shirts.
She loves your closet being full, doesn't she?
Yeah. So I collect crazy shirts. Matter of fact, funny. I wore down to a job site over in Port St. Lucie, which is on the other side of the state. Yesterday, I wore my Pac-Man shirt. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Every place I stopped, everybody was like, Pac-Man, and they went into the hotel. The clerk was like, I love your Pac-Man shirt. I left. She was Pac-Man. I came back through. She goes, I love Pac-Man. So it was everywhere. I went to the restaurant.
Pac-Man is the.
I was going to say
seller.
I was going to say that's what I have. I have a lot of Pac-Man stuff, and it literally started with a $5 hat that I usually wear. And I started wearing it all the time. And same thing. Anytime I went anywhere, I was like, man, I love your hat. And I told my son about it. He's like, yeah, it was like $5, and it became my go-to hat when I go on shows and stuff like that. So yeah, I have this Pac-Man joystick that I said I was going to give it to Todd, but never did.
Yeah. Luckily, I found my own.
But mine has hair because it has the pom-pom from the Michigan-Ohio State game when they're under undefeated season. So it's Pac-Man's hair. So he's
nice.
He's kind of a hippie because he wears that. So, and of course, G.I. Joe made me my Pac-Man. You guys see my Pac-Man sign? I showed it on my show. G.I. Joe showed it. You guys can see my pajamas.
Pac-Man pajamas.
He's shooting own thing
kind of. Look at that. That is dope.
You guys see that?
Cool. Yeah, that is cool.
That's cool. He made that for you.
He scared the heck out of me because he was like talking about that Joel made for him, and he took parts from the carpet cade. I'm like, no,
he took he gutted the carpet cade and he made me
made that. Yeah, no. Have you guys seen the carpet cade?
No. What's that?
Our good friend G.I. Joel made me a Pac-Man, a small Pac-Man.
It's the size. It's about
that size. And on the outside of it is Pac-Man carpet all the way around.
Oh my god,
that's pretty cool.
Because he is the carpet critic.
And he's got a marquise and a carpet topper and everything. But but no, Joel made me this, and he gave it to me this last week, and I was like,
Joel does the risers, right, for Arcade 1-Ups and stuff like that?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And then Arcade 1-Up stole his design or something?
That's debatable.
Looks like it.
Debatable?
Debatable.
He don't care.
Or they
he don't care. He,
Everybody made a big deal about it, and it was like, he's like, I don't care. It wasn't nothing.
Who cares, man? It's flattery if they try and steal your stuff,
That's right. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Got it.
I think he got a little inpush for that too, didn't he?
He got more business out of it because so it didn't hurt him.
Screw those guys. I want to go back to Joel.
Yeah.
So
and they're not making. They didn't do the inline riser on their normal stuff. It was just that those skinny cheap ones are doing at Walmart.
And it's a black riser, so that blends in with that.
Yeah, the pixelated
whatever thing they got going on the side there. They're just black. Where Joel's at least. I guess he comes with art on them right now. I've got one.
I think they have art on them now.
Yeah,
mine has art.
Yes, the new ones do have art. The old ones were just all black.
Joel's a little taller, also to raise it up a little higher. Because I'm a tall guy, so I'm 6 feet tall.
He can actually customize them.
Yep.
He's actually got like 3 different sizes that you
can order whatever height you want.
Like Matt, how tall is yours, Matt? The one that you got from?
It was a +8.
So 8 inches.
Yeah, it raised my Star Wars cap from being painful to it's fantastic, and so yeah.
Because this one is like, what is it, like 6'4" almost, 6'3", 6'4", just about.
5'10", and that's taller than me.
It's tall. This thing's bigger than you think it is. It's huge.
Yeah, I'm 6'4". I guess.
6 feet.
Yeah.
And we're
Matt's
we're
really
pushing
tall.
pushing him to actually make some cabs too. So we're probably gonna.
And he
We're
just
hopefully gonna get
released.
something.
He did just release his conversion kit for this sit down like outrun
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
to make it into a stand up cab.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice. Oh, also, you guys were asking about the company that makes these. He does bar tops for this too.
Really?
He's gonna put marquees on them too, right?
I think so.
Mhm.
He's gonna do bar tops for marquees. I think they're $1,600. It's a reasonable price.
Wow. Huh.
It's cheap. Bar tops. It's
Oh
got
wow,
full
for
load
those.
with,
Oh, what
fully
size? So
loaded?
bar top. What size is the screen gonna be?
19 inches.
19 inches. Oh, that's a
how,
decent
how,
size.
how big is the hard drive?
It's I think it's 4 terabyte hard drive, and it's a mini PC. It's not a Raspberry Pi.
Which is dope. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It runs pretty well.
So
Yeah,
he's
if you
probably
guys
up
want, I
to
can always introduce
PS3.
What'd you say?
Probably up to PS3 then.
I think he's sticking to the lower end stuff, just like up to PS1 for now.
Okay.
Just because he doesn't want to go crazy with like having to supply controllers and all that stuff as well. I'm not sure.
Try to keep it cheap.
You could probably,
Yeah.
listen, money
I'm
talks.
sure the PC could run whatever you want to run though, because it's a mini PC, so it's not bad.
Yeah, and money talks.
I just wanted something to play NBA Ballers on.
NBA Ballers is on PC too, isn't it?
No, it's not on PC. That's
Mike of
That
all
game- that
trades
game
in
you're
the
playing.
chat. Good to see you, man.
PSP. There's a PSP version that you could probably get running. NBA Ballers. It's a spiritual successor of NBA Jam.
Yeah.
By the way,
I know
Moat-
exactly
Moat-
what it is. Yeah.
Don't we have to stop the show right now and acknowledge that Moat
Acknowledge Moat.
Moat is in the chat?
There you are.
Acknowledge.
Hello, Mo.
You are in here and you are being looked at. buddy.
Acknowledged.
We see you, Moat. We all see you, even me.
Oh, Lacey Forever's back in the chat.
What's
Been a
up,
while.
Lacey?
Hi, Lacey.
What's up, Lacey? Good to see you. She's
She's
got,
got-
a killer arcade.
She's got
Yes.
real arcades. She's got like
Man.
real Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
she-
look her up.
Oh.
Lacey Forever
Yeah,
on
she's-
YouTube.
she's also a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, she's got a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She got the real deal arcade in her house.
Oh yeah.
She ain't playing around.
Cool.
That's the thing. Would you ever put a real arcade in your?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What-
So,
what
so
would-
this room is small, but there's a whole other room out there that is actually going to be converted into some cool shit coming in the future. But there's 2 rabbits out there and a giant pen and my drum kit. Here, I think hold on, let me show you.
Where are you gonna
this
put the
team?
rabbits? There it is. NBA Ballers. There it is.
Oh, that's cool. It's on there. Look.
Yeah, look at that.
You guys ever play that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also
the game's great. Yeah.
it also was
Lacey
like
says she has a problem. Well, you're in the right place, and you
Yeah,
have
that's
that.
right.
So,
and also
Sit
there
down and talk.
the,
Sit down and talk to us about your problems.
exactly. It was like NFL Streets was also
Yep.
on the same line of that as well.
Yeah, it's actually same. Yeah.
Yeah, we
it's
got that too.
EA.
It's here.
now,
It's right here. I just passed it. Yeah. NBA Street as well.
Yep.
Street Home Court was the last version was the PS3 one, and you could do some crazy stuff. But
Well-
if you're gonna play NBA Street, you want to play NBA Street versions 3 for the GameCube because that's got Mario, Peach, and Luigi, and you can
Gotcha.
play.
So if you see
So
the
you-
bottom screen, bottom left screen, that's the other
Yep.
room. There's another. It's huge, and then to the left of that is a rabbit pen and all my kids' toys and crap. So that's gonna. I'll probably this summer I'm gonna redo this room a little bit, and I want to do a air hockey table, and if and when I build the racers, they're gonna go out there, and a few other things will be out there.
leave the kiddie pool.
There
Okay,
you
the
go.
kiddie pool needs to stay.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's for the. Hold on, I'll show you. That's for the rabbits.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Featuring
There
the
you go, see-
Mario All
Yep.
Stars.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there it is. There's
Yeah.
the
Oh,
rabbit.
yeah. There's the rabbits.
Now,
Now,
what kind
And
of
there's
rabbits?
and,
Oh.
there's Mario Duncan.
Now, what kind of rabbits are they? Are they lops?
What kind of rabbits are they, Vito?
Yeah, one's a lopsa, and
Cool.
one was supposed to be a dwarf. Supposed to stay
Yes, sir.
small.
Yeah,
It's
But it
huge.
didn't.
you got
It's the
lied on
size
that
of-
one, didn't
It's
you?
the size of a friggin' chicken.
They always lie to you.
And there was only ever one
Wow.
rabbit. My daughter had the one rabbit, and then my other friend's giving away a rabbit, and my wife said she
Ooh,
wanted it, and I
hockey,
said
hockey.
no. And then I went to work for 24 hours and came back home to another goddamn rabbit.
It's like I didn't want 2 rabbits, but the rabbit
Yeah.
needed another rabbit.
So I constantly make
Wow.
the
It
we're
was
gonna have
lonely.
roast rabbit joke.
Do you guys know that years and years ago, like right out of college, I used to like breed rabbits, and I had at one point in time I had like over 160 rabbits.
Jesus.
Oh my
That's a
God.
lot.
What?
Yeah,
He didn't
did
breed
not-
him. He
That's
went and
like
bought
learn,
them
learn,
all.
Wow.
learn a little something about Nerd Lounge Master
Wow.
tonight.
You think you
Yes.
know a
Yeah.
guy.
The
You
rabbit
think you
breeder.
know a guy.
What?
That's
Yeah,
what they say.
yeah.
They do multiply like rabbits, right?
Did you have a
Yeah.
mullet too
Oh yeah,
back
they
then?
multiply.
Yeah,
You
did you
had a
have a
mullet
mullet?
back then, didn't you, Todd?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I bet you had a mullet back then too.
Oh, I'm sure I did.
I definitely-
Did you have the T-top? I can see you driving the T-top. Trans Am?
Oh boy.
You driving
Huh?
Trans Am? Trans Am T-top?
No, didn't have a Trans Am.
He had a Camaro.
Yeah.
Did you have the mullet?
I didn't have the mullet. No,
No.
I've always
no,
been
no.
no hair.
Chaotic had the mullet.
I had a mullet. 100% had a mullet.
I had
Yeah.
a mullet.
I could see Chaotic with the mullet.
Yes.
If you were
I
in
had a mullet
Georgia, you had a
growing up.
mullet. It
You're-
was a rite of passage in Georgia.
Well,
my-
Brian
my
was
fir-
go ahead.
My first ever car was a 1985 black Firebird.
Nice.
Yeah.
T-top.
You see?
The
Yeah,
T-top.
I know Brian was that.
I had an 81 Camaro.
Nissan
you go.
Maxima, 85 for me.
Y'all are all fancy people. I didn't
Nope.
have a cool
I had a
car.
Cutlass. I had a Cutlass
63
Supreme.
Volkswagen convertible here.
I had a Cutlass
first car.
Supreme.
What is this, like a Contra, Mikey?
It's like a new game they just came out with. It's pretty cool.
Iron Meat.
Yeah,
Sounds,
it's
sounds
a
dirty.
Contra. It's a Contra.
Contra clone.
It sounds
reboot
super
kind of
annoyed.
deal.
What was
Pretty
that
good
new? What's that new game that just came out? That Final Fight?
Yeah, it's a new one. that just came
Fatal
out too, yeah.
Fury.
Final Fury.
Fatal Fury.
Fatal
Fatal
Fury.
Is it a
Thank you.
fighting game or is it a?
The fighting game, yeah.
It's a fighting.
Yeah, it's a fighting game.
Yeah, they had it all over WrestleMania and everything.
Well, Big
Yep.
VP was playing it the other day, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's not. It's not a beat 'em up
165-0.
though. It's an actual fighting game, right?
It's actual fighter.
Yeah.
Lacey had an
So
85
good.
Trans Am.
See?
Nice.
There you go.
See,
Was
me
that
and
Burt
Lacey are
Reynolds?
very
Is that the
well
Burt Reynolds one? Or
No,
was that 80s?
no. Burt Reynolds would be 70s, like the black with gold
70s,
bird.
yeah, that was yeah.
76
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, the GTA.
Yeah.
Yep.
76, 77?
By the way, Chaotic, I've been playing that Tempest Rising.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
good.
yeah, it's a good game.
It's really good. Oh,
Check Lacey Forever. Usually you can click on their name and they. For some reason I can't.
Yeah. it's
So
good.
Mo, was that a full size Blazer or the S10 Blazer?
That's a good
I remember
question.
the Blazer.
Blazer was pretty cool.
I just remember the Will Smith song. Then she bit me, and he goes, "A Blazer, '89, tinted windows. I wish it was mine." And he goes, "Oh, it is. But where are my keys? There they are, in the ignition."
Oh boy.
mine was a 74 Pontiac Grand Am, man. That thing was a beast.
Oh my God, Grand Am, Jesus.
74, man, had a monster 400 cubic inch in it, and
Nice.
yeah, that Positrack back end, man, that thing just
Positraction. I know what that is.
Yep,
My
Pucky
cousin
Pam.
Vinny.
My cousin Vinny.
Because my cousin Vinny.
I love her, bro.
Yep.
She's a smoke show.
Yep.
Oh, cool. A K5.
That will be that. I'm on the lookout for one of those if I can find one. That's
Yeah, it's hard. It's
That's
so hard to
my
find these
project.
old cars nowadays.
yeah.
Lacey,
project
Lacey,
cars.
I am absolutely impressed, and I would love to have you on the show sometime. I'm
Yeah.
impressed. Wow, guys, this is wow.
Yeah, it's legit.
I've tried to send her something, but I don't think it ever went through. So, but she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'd have her on the show. That's insane.
Yeah.
You see those Mario Karts and everything?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. When we seen it, we're like, okay, you're in a whole nother level.
Like
Yeah,
walking,
that's- that's-
walking into an actual arcade.
Dude, yeah, it looks like an arcade. It looks like a
We are
straight
not
up-
worthy.
It
We are not
literally is an
worthy.
arcade.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're
There's puny
scum.
things we
We
have here.
suck.
This is nothing,
No, that
man.
she actually bought an arcade and put it in her house.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I remember
love the little wood burning stove too. That's pretty dope.
I remember seeing an Airbnb like that, where it's like an arcade inside the Airbnb.
Those things have got to be like 8Gs. Those Mario Kart games, right?
Oh my God, 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you start looking at like these distributors and stuff and like seeing how much these guys actually buy these things for. I'm like, how can you guys afford these? They must be making tons of money or something.
Gotta be.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
how
get
you-
them. Sometimes you get them secondhand and you get them for a good
No,
deal.
I like the guy I was just talking about. They're getting the pinball. It's a 10 grand pinball. How do you just drop 10 grand
I don't
on
know.
on pinball?
Well, our buddy
And he's got
Alan,
like he's got 70 of them. So it's not like, and he's got some really nice ones. He's got some Jersey Jack ones. He's got some all decked out. He's got the all decked out like
But it's a business though.
Toy
It's a
Story.
business as well.
Yeah, it's a Toy
that's a business,
Story. But still,
well, instead of collecting little shit,
We're doing
like us,
something
he collects
wrong,
big
gentlemen.
shit.
We're just doing something wrong.
I mean,
He
he's
might
only
even be
charging
leasing-
$10.
I wonder if he's even maybe leasing them or something like that. I
No,
mean,
he
you-
buys them. He straight
Yeah.
up buys them. I think
Well.
if you are like a Stern location, you have to like sign a contract saying you'll buy like so many a year or something like that too.
That's crazy.
Oh, for that Stern program like Retro Ralph is on.
Yeah, these things. I mean, I know people like rotate them and stuff, and they'll sell them. But
Yeah, but are they?
People trade them too.
Yeah, I don't think he's buying them. I think he's like leasing them or whatever, and he just gets a new one. Or he's definitely.
Well,
into that
they have
thing.
that. Yeah, they have that program because I think
It's like $350 a month.
Kong was on it. Like they actually give it to him, and they basically promote it for him for a while. Then they have to basically send it back eventually, right? Isn't that right, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for them, yeah, for being an influencer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on who you are.
They're
Obviously,
not.
Retro
They're not
Ralph's-
there.
no,
to
I'm not talking
keep, I
about
don't think.
influencers. I'm talking about these like companies that are
Oh, yeah.
buying these things, like, and then you got to maintain them and stuff. And I'm
Well,
like,
you think about it, Jay. You think about it. If you've got, let's just say, 20 or 30 of those machines in there, okay?
Damn.
Every time you put a new one in there, what happens? Everybody wants to come in and play.
Oh yeah.
So they come in and they play the crap out of that thing. And then in the meantime, they're also spending on the other ones too. So it drives business whenever you're bringing something new in like that.
True. Yeah, it gets people talking about it as well.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's definitely a win-win for everybody.
was it a half an hour that the pre-orders go live?
No.
Yeah, I
No,
think it's
it's only
11 o'clock.
Hour and
tonight.
a half.
It's like Eastern
Hour and a half,
time.
isn't it? Isn't it midnight?
I'm not even
No,
involved.
it's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. Or that's what
Oh.
Michael B was saying.
Well, I think it's 11. Maybe it's his time. Maybe
Yeah.
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
He's on the.
he's
Far, far
like
No,
what
he
3.5
said
hours
Eastern.
difference.
He said Eastern. Maybe that's when he's going live.
I think he's going live at 11
Ah.
o'clock.
Okay, let's check.
So, do you have Silver Strike?
Silver Strike.
No, the Techno Power one. No.
I've yet to.
Is that a newer one that just?
It's a new one. Yeah, it's
no,
a new
that's a
one.
hard one to emulate. That's a
I have it on
hard-
my 24 drive at home. I have it.
Yeah, you have to like set up a personal server and everything.
You have to
get
set up a
that thing.
server, which I don't like. It's not really the securest thing in the world.
Wait a minute.
Constantly
That's how it
in the-
runs.
Is it on Cool Mod?
Constantly runs in the background of your PC, which worries me a little.
Is it on?
Yeah,
Cool
that's the
Mod
only
Side?
way you can run it. You got to fake like it has a.
You gotta
it's-
fake a server for
Yeah, it plays
original
it.
arcade. It's the same thing with all the new golden tees as well.
Yep, that's the only way you can do it.
Do you guys have a subscription to Technoparrot?
No, I would never pay them.
I would never pay them.
Personally, I think it's worth it. I mean, if you want to
Yeah,
play
it
some
is.
games.
Is that
No,
the
I
only
don't.
way, Jay? By the way, is that the only way to get? That's not the only way to get Grid, right? Grid run off of Batistera or something like that, or
No,
it's
Grid's
just,
off
it's just a
MAME.
network.
It's off of MAME, actual
MAME.
MAME. So I'm gonna have to
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pick these guys' brain to get this going because
Yeah, I'll help you
they,
out.
Mike can get you sorted in freaking 5 minutes.
I told him they're working on the networking part of the Grid as well,
yeah, the networking isn't working, which is what we wanted.
but they're working on it as
Yeah.
well because they've talked about it in the last update.
When was the last update?
Geez, they're updating MAME a lot lately. I think like a week ago they updated it. And they were talking
Okay, that's
about
good to know then. So it might happen.
Yes.
It's from what I understand, like we were talking on your guys' show, it's using FireWire to network, not an actual networking thing. So MAME, from my understanding, it hasn't emulated the FireWire port.
So couldn't you just use like a crossover cable, like 1 to 3, 2 to 6 on an Ethernet cable?
Did you have a question, Mike?
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, I said, can you just use a crossover cable? You know, just do 1 to 3, 2 to 6 on an Ethernet cable.
I'm not sure.
So there's 8 pairs in an Ethernet cable. So on a crossover cable, you just so it goes 1 through 8, and you just go from 1 to 3, 2 to 6, and so it just basically flips them over.
Yeah, if it was
That
like
just went
using Ethernet
right by me.
I think it's, but
Yeah,
the
you lost
problem
me
is
on that
it's
one.
using the FireWire to do the networking, not an actual Ethernet port.
Yes,
Okay.
That's the
that's
problem.
the problem.
So if it was using like standard networking protocols, but it's more like FireWire is like peer to peer, like a crossover cable, but I guess MAME itself hasn't emulated that port. And that was like one of the few games that actually used it, which I don't understand because they do more than one. I don't understand how. Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah, that's all over our heads. But yes.
Sorry.
So
Yeah,
I'm
because
going to
there's
end
no
the poll
hub
right
for
now.
a FireWire port. That don't make no sense.
64% out of 25 votes are getting the Switch 2.
Yeah, I want to get it, but like I said, I have a feeling I'm going to be pre-ordering it, and I'll be disappointed when I don't get one.
Yeah, I think I might. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my boy Smalls tomorrow and see what's going on with it.
And I've always worried because I have the original V1 Switch, and look at all the updates they made to it. Like the kickstand was broken when it first came out. The thing was a piece of crap.
But that's the most hackable one you can have, right?
Yeah, I have 3 of them.
You can hack them with a paperclip.
Yeah, and you could soft mod them super easy. But the only problem is, like I said, there's going to be problems with the first one, and then they're going to release an OLED, and they're going to release this,
Yeah.
that. So I don't know what to do.
Well, they'll wait. They'll wait 3 years. So
I'm not going to wait 3 years, but I'm going to wait until it's readily available, probably before.
Well, no, I mean is they'll wait 3 years. They'll put an OLED out because, you know, and then they'll have another crazy night like this where everybody and their brother's going to wait, can't get it.
Yep.
So
I think I give it 6 months and they'll have it emulated.
Probably.
No, I
probably
actually think it's gonna be quicker than that. Believe it or not.
Probably 2.
I don't even give it 2. I give it a couple of weeks. I give it a couple of weeks.
Mike, you have how many? You have how many physical Switch games?
Physical Switch games, like it's got to be over 3. It's got to be all close to 400 by now.
Jeez. Physical?
Yeah, he's a big Switch guy.
I got over 100. So it wouldn't matter.
That's crazy.
I think I have 10.
A lot of mine.
Yeah, I probably have about 10 or 15.
I got Mario Kart. That's all I need.
A lot of mine that I have. A lot of ones I have are the limited run ones, like the physical copies of like games that you weren't had physical copies.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of those as well. It's a shame what's going on with that company right now, but they were a good company back then.
What was it? We looked up that Mario 3D World thing. We just happened to look it up. It was $1,000. They're reselling that thing for.
Jesus H Christ.
So my son has it. I'm like, that's a
Mike's like, I got 5 copies. I'm selling 3 of them.
Oh, you're talking about the Mario game that's on Switch, right?
Yeah, the 3D World cart that they limited edition or limited.
I have it sealed in the box.
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about All Stars?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, the 3D World one.
No, he's talking about All Stars. All Stars.
Gotta be All Stars.
Awesome.
The 3D one.
Yeah, 3D All Stars.
Yeah, it's all 3 games.
$1,000. People are trying to sell them $1,000.
Yeah,
Right
I have it sealed in the box at home.
$2,000 then for you because you can still seal it.
Yeah,
I have a sealed copy of Super Smash Melee for GameCube.
Ooh. Wow. That's worth some money.
I'm weird like that. I have the weirdest crap. I used to work at Blockbuster Video too, though.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where I got my my Virtual Boy.
Yeah,
for like $25. I paid $25 for a Virtual Boy from that.
They used to have the Game Rush like part of the store. That was like GameStop.
Yeah.
Got a lot of my stuff from there.
How long ago did you work in Blockbuster? 07, 08? That's about when I was
even before that.
Do you guys, do you ever want to take a trip to the last Blockbuster?
I 100% I would, dude. I miss Blockbuster like you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah.
My kids don't even realize what they're missing out on. It was awesome.
And you know what's funny? Blockbuster had the chance
to buy Netflix.
To merge with Netflix, and they chose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said we're gonna kill you guys.
Yeah, they were
gonna
so
kill you guys online. Don't worry, watch.
They were so
I
cocky.
remember that.
Wrecked.
They actually had
stupid.
a better thing for video games. They had a better system for video games because I used to rent Blockbuster video games, and I got PS3 games and stuff from them.
And
they
even
had
when
like
the
monthly.
Even when
You
the
could-
online came out, they had a better system because you could
Yeah,
rent
their
movies
pass was better,
online
Yep.
and then
bring it
return to the store.
and swap it out.
You
with
could
the
swap
store
out
game.
in store as well as online.
Wow.
They
So
screwed
had
up.
a better thing going, but then they had to be.
They
fucking cocky
refused to
about
do
it.
streaming.
That was it.
They refused to do the streaming. That's where they screwed up. They thought that they were. It's just like them not renting adult videos. That also cost them billions of dollars. You know,
Oh, you didn't like going to the other stores and going through the cowboy doors?
West Coast Videos.
The cowboy doors, 18 only, no kids in
It's a
there.
billion-dollar industry. You decide. I get it. You want to be a family, wholesome company, but you got to tap into that. It's crazy. Money talks to me. Don't leave money on the table.
Crazy. I cannot believe that they had a chance to be a part of one of the biggest things. And
They're stupid. I was like, you guys are dumb. They're like, oh, streaming's not going to last. Like, okay, you're
Well, then
out of
the
your minds.
Well, then a CEO came in that's known for tearing companies apart, the Blockbuster, and he just.
Yeah.
I bought my PS3 from them. I had the OG PS3 60 gig.
Oh, nice.
And I bought it. I bought it from them. They had one of the few. It was right when they were kind of switching over to the other models, and I was able to get a 60 gig.
Nice. I want to get I have a 360 right now, an Xbox 360, but I want to save it because it's in really good shape. But I want to get a used one because now there's a crazy soft mod going on for that. Did you see that?
Yep.
Yep, I heard of that.
Plug a USB stick into it, you're good to go.
Oh, on a 360?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plug a USB stick in, you run one program, and you plug a hard drive in filled with everything on it, and you're good to go.
Oh man, that would be cool. Is it the 360? I mean, you can do that with the PS3 now. The PS3 is probably one of the best modding.
But the 360 is about the console to do it with, dude. 'Cause it's just so easy. Hey, look at that. Vito's got one.
Yeah,
You
it'd
got
also be
modded?
cool because I mean it goes back to the Guitar Hero cab, right? Because the Guitar Hero on the Xbox is compatible on the Guitar Hero and Rock Band, and it's the only console that does that. The other two,
Oh,
we got,
yeah, that's right.
yeah, you have to have two different guitars to play both.
Huh.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. And I don't know if you ever played. They have Clone Hero for PC, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I play
play-
Clone Hero all the time. No, PS3 was like that too. If you had this, you could do the PS2 to 3 guitars. They work
I still
both.
have my Rock Band set up. Like the
I still
box
do
and
too.
everything.
I still got my Rock Band stuff.
You eating
I love Rock Band.
Twinkies? Oh, you're eating orange. Yeah.
Orange. No Twinkies.
I still have my DDR mat too somewhere from Xbox.
My son just works at a comic book store, and he just got me 2 of them, PS2 ones.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be actually the foot pedal of my
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
my Time Crisis build.
Yeah, that's a really good idea actually.
So that will be actually the foot pedal, was using those pads.
Smart
Huh.
idea. Why
Awesome.
not, right?
Yeah, this whole video I watched of this guy doing this whole thing, I'm like, I'm going to build this.
That's a cool idea though. That's to have the pedals.
And it's the cheapest way to do it too.
Yeah, why not? Make the DDR mat pedals like Time Crisis type games.
Oh, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. just modded them,
You didn't want to stomp them all in. So are any of you guys going to any of the
No.
Oasis concerts that are coming out? Or any of you guys Oasis fans or no? Totally off video game topic, I know, but I'm just curious.
Just tell
I
'em,
love
who the-
Oasis, but no, I don't. I'm not a concert
Yeah.
goer anymore.
Oh,
I
cool.
would be like Matt and go maybe to a 21 Pilots concert.
I'm
Yeah, I'll
going
watch
to
it. I'll watch it on
AC/DC
my-
next month.
I'll go to the concert on my Oculus 3.
I am a.
Yeah, that
I've
would
seen
be
them.
it.
I've seen them 26 times in my lifetime, and there's no way in hell I'm missing this concert. No way.
Wow.
Yeah, they just came back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they just came back for like a last ride type of thing.
No, I think it's gonna be more.
They gonna
than
come out
that.
a new album? Because I would love a new.
I'm
music
hearing
album.
rumors. I'm hearing rumors that they are. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm friendly with one of their wives, so I'll ask her and see if she can give me any info. She gave me the heads
Friendly
up
with
that
one
they're
of
gonna-
her, their
Yeah,
wives.
really. Okay, Vito,
That's
that's
kinda weird. That's a weird.
No, I don't mean it like that.
That's
No,
a
no.
weird, that's a
only
little
because
off-putting.
only because he's not really on social media. So to get in contact with him, I hit the wife up through Instagram.
Wow.
Okay.
Not like that.
That
They
just,
used to
that's
get- okay.
It's not even sounding better.
I'm sorry.
It's going worse. It's going downhill.
I met them at a bar in the city back in 2002, made friends with them, and he basically said anytime that they come and play, look them up or reach out to me this way, and I'll get you tickets. And that's essentially what he would do. So I've seen them in Canada, I've seen them in New York City, and hung out with them in London. It was a good time.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah. So anytime I want,
Yeah,
well,
fill
not
in the
this
blanks,
time,
man.
but anytime back in the day, I'd want tickets. I'd hit the wife up. That's how I would do it. Email her.
I wouldn't phrase it like that.
Not in that, not in that way. Jesus Christ.
I emailed his wife
I
to get
emailed
the
his
ticket.
Emailed his wife.
in a
Send her
very nice
D-pics.
and
No, no.
nice.
I sent
nice
a quick
email.
text message to an inquiry about tickets to his
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Doesn't go well.
I tried this time, but she was like, "Yeah, there's no way, not with this." I'm like, "All right." So I just I lucked out. I was able to get tickets.
Awesome.
We're set.
I'm going to see AC/DC next month.
Nice. That's
Ah.
cool.
First time I've ever seen. I've seen hundreds of concerts and never saw them.
That's a go in to go to, definitely 100%.
Can they all walk still? Or
You know what?
Is he
I
coming
don't
out in a
really care.
wheelchair?
I don't really
Walking
care.
tour.
They can
They
be
run out
on
of
their
wheelchairs.
wheelchairs. Just play. I want to see Angus skipping across the stage as a wheelchair. I don't care. You know.
Standing with a walker. You send me on my line.
Oh boy.
That's hilarious.
It's like watching Metallica now. I was like, all right, you guys are.
I
guys been
just,
around
I'm
for a
sorry, but
minute."
after they did the grunge album, man, I just can't. Like, you can't make that music that you've made for 40 years and then come
Right.
out with "Wannabe Nirvana."
Yeah.
Like, dude. And I
Yeah.
know Ulrich is a huge Oasis fan. Like, he's a huge Oasis fan to the point where they annoyed them. But yeah, the grunge, I didn't get it.
I love grunge, man. I'll listen to grunge all day.
Yes, that's fine, but not Metallica doing grunge. You know what I mean? Like, I'm.
Yeah.
I'm
What are you
I'm
talking about? The
down
Black
with-
Album or what?
Not their style.
Load? Was it Load or Reloaded or
Oh, Reloaded.
Most of them.
yeah? Those were
Oh, I
like
love the Black Album.
yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about. You make an album, and I'm not a big metal guy, but yeah, those albums rock. You can't go from that to Load. It just
What was it? Load and Reload. Yeah, was it Reload? It was like a kind of reimagining of all their songs. It was weird.
No.
I'll still go back and watch that video of them playing in Russia, and it just
yeah,
Metallica when they played in Russia.
yeah. No, yeah.
Like,
That's
A million
fine.
people or whatever watched it. Was just that's,
Donning. What the hell is it called? I forgot what it was called. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, that looked amazing.
yeah, it's just
It was
it's
the
just
first
crazy.
concert
with the
they did in
helicopter.
Russia
You know,
in
the old
years, right?
helicopters flying down low, and
Yeah, man. That looks cool. That was the first
A
concert they did in
million
Russia in years,
people.
right? Something like that.
it was at an airport outside of Moscow.
That's sick. So how many of you guys have pre-ordered the Switch?
I'm on a buying freeze right now.
Oh,
So
you gonna-
I'll
he's
more
gonna
things
actually-
during the stream here, but I'm on a buying freeze right now, so I'm probably gonna wait. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
Let me ask a question. I have never owned a Switch. I want to own one though. I want to have one finally.
Okay.
How does this pre-order work and all that? I mean, do you have to like literally be online ready to?
Yes.
So
Yes.
bots are gonna whip us all to it.
Yeah,
100%,
You're gonna. You're
100%.
gonna.
Yeah,
Well, is
we're all
it?
gonna
Don't you
get
have to
screwed.
have an account and everything?
No. So that's only through Nintendo directly.
Right.
Every other store, you
Oh.
don't have to have an account.
There you go.
Yeah, those are gone.
Yeah,
Those
the-
are already gone. Somebody
yeah,
already has those.
The Nintendo ones are gone. Don't even bother with those.
Okay.
No,
You're
no,
better
the
off going
ones
to,
in
like,
the
a-
store. The stores are gone already. You know that. That's.
You're better off going for like a GameStop pre-order or like a Best Buy. or
That's
something.
why, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd go
that's
Best
what
Buy.
that's what I've been kind of told.
Get was it Danny from Cornercade, right? Can he get a hookup? He's a Best Buy, old Best Buy.
He's not anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, I mean, he's got to have a hookup, though.
You hope, but
Well, yeah,
you
maybe
would-
not. How that whole thing went.
Yeah.
You gotta watch for it though. You gotta.
The one thing it would be useful for, you couldn't use them for.
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
God damn it, Danny.
Sadly, unless you
Danny.
want to camp out of a store in front of a store on release day and hope to get your pre-order.
I'll just wait then. I'll wait for it
Yeah,
to.
I think I'm gonna
hit
wait
the
till
stores
I'm gonna wait till
and
it's
You gotta
readily
wait for the
available.
initial rush of everybody going crazy and
Exactly.
realizing there's
Yeah.
one game for it that they can play, and then they get sick
Yep.
of it, and then
Yep.
and then
The
they'll
one
be available.
$90 game, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Yeah, I'm not paying $500 for Mario Kart, so
Oh, me neither.
so that's. I like Mario Kart, but I'll just play the old one.
Well, you see what Nintendo did with the sneaky, right? Instead of raising the price of the console, they raised the price of
the game.
all the accessories.
Yeah. Oh, the accessories.
Everything.
Oh, you want a wire? Sure. $35.95.
Oh, the Joy-Cons
Yeah.
were 80, now they're 90. Oh, the Pro Controller was $70, now it's $80.
But don't the old ones work with it?
Not 100% sure on that actually.
Yeah, they said they did.
Okay. Yeah, but the only
But
thing is the
you
old ones
can't
get-
charge them. You had to figure a way to charge them.
The only problem is though the old ones get like stick drift when you look at them. So
I don't really ever understand this thing. So they got a pro controller, okay?
Yeah.
If it's the pro controller, why is it not the controller that it's sold with? It's almost like new and improved toilet paper. I mean, the other stuff was crap. I mean, I don't get why
It's
not.
like-
If it's the pro, it should be with it.
Yeah, we're gonna give you the sandpaper.
No, those are
toilet
the
paper.
pro Nintendo players.
Why?
That's
Because
only
then
for
they
the pro
then
Nintendo
because
players.
they want to bend you over the desk and really give it to you. That's why. That's why.
Oh,
They,
boy.
that's honestly why they do it, man. They
It's
want
all
that
about the
dollar,
money.
buddy.
Nintendo does not make enough money. That's why.
No.
Not at all.
That's why
That's
they're gonna charge you for a tutorial.
Guys,
That's why
they're
they're
a
suing
small company.
emulators. Like it's insane.
What's that?
They're a
That's why
small
there's-
company. You
they're
only
small
got 6 million
company.
employees.
Yeah.
Tiny.
You know what's funny though about them? They're the most like crazy company, but they have some of the worst leaks I've ever seen in my life. Like they can't keep anything on the wraps.
It's a small family business, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Small
6
family.
million employees.
One out of
It's
his
very
garage.
small.
Joe
Brian,
Nintendo.
You're not getting it, Brian. You're not getting the pre-order.
If I have an opportunity, I'll jump for it, but I doubt it. I'm gonna try, but I
Oh,
doubt
yeah,
it.
everybody's gonna try, I'm sure,
No.
but you know, it's just
I'm
tough.
not gonna try. I don't care.
Buy two then,
Multicade
Brian. I'll
Matt,
buy it from you.
that scene had me rocking that song.
I don't
that,
even
that
know how to
Master of
pre-order
Puppets.
stuff anymore.
For Multicade Matt's comment in the chat, that scene from Stranger Things had me rocking that Master of Puppets song for months.
For a while, and he crushed
yeah.
it.
God, that made that song explode.
I'm gonna have to finish watching that season now. Everybody keeps
Yeah.
talking about
Dude,
that.
that season is my kids loved it. Like even my daughter nonstop.
I don't know.
was
It got
blasting Master of
weird. I was like, this doesn't feel like Stranger Things anymore. It's getting
I kind of liked it. I just don't like the 5 year and a half like
Gap.
in between
Gaps.
because now how you explaining how these kids age so quick?
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
seen the show.
You've never seen the show?
No, I'm like
wow.
Wait,
halfway
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
halfway
hold on.
through season 3. I'm halfway through.
Uh-oh.
Why have you never seen the show?
I'm halfway through
hates-
season 3.
The problem is my wife hates sci-fi stuff, so she'll never like 90s
Oh,
and
you.
sci-fi stuff. So I
That's
have to
not
watch it by
true.
myself.
Yeah.
Dude, the show is the greatest show
First season's the best.
Oh, I know it's good. Trust me.
hands
I know
down.
it's good.
Hands down. If you love the Goonies,
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna,
gonna.
then
Yeah.
this show is
The
going to
Goonies is
blow
getting
your
a
It's
reboot.
got
mind.
one of the
Yeah,
Goonies in it.
Goonies-esque.
It's
This
got one
show
of
is going to blow your mind. That's how good it is.
Goonies is getting a reboot, so I'm happy about that.
And it
I don't
has an
know.
arcade in it.
Bro, it's the biggest nostalgia. Like I'm just like Jesus.
I know I heard
this is my-
Dragon's Lair's in it, right? One of the
Everything.
arcades.
Everything. It's my childhood. Minus me going to arcades. It's my childhood.
What? Oh yeah, it does have the arcade. You're right.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
That
of
was
it was
season-
shot an hour and a half from me.
That was season 2. They were talking
Yes.
about the arcade.
Yes.
And
I'm
did-
saying
did
minus
go-
the arcades, meaning I never went to them. That's what I meant.
Oh, you missed out, man. You missed out.
I did.
Yeah, you missed
did.
out.
I
was
mean,
in-
I played arcade games in bodegas, but it's not the same.
I was in
Yeah.
arcade all the time. My father was huge into pinball.
You know, I was telling these guys before. You know, Dragon's Lair. You bring it up. I remember when Dragon's Lair came out,
Me too.
and it being in the arcade, and the line of people. They
Oh,
literally
yeah,
had a queue line for you to go and play it, and you could play it once, and then they got smart and they put the monitor on top so you could watch it from back there, and it's that game that basically
It was
I don't
quarter
remember
chaser.
any game ever being anything like
I
that.
think it was
I'm
the first
so-
game of.
I am a
First-
cheese ball for FMV games. I used to love those games. Like
Yeah.
The, full motion video.
Mhm.
Well, you know what it was for me? Like I said, I grew up poor, so when I did play arcade games, it was very sparingly. So games like that and pinball games to me were quarter hogs. I
Yeah,
played
they
quarter
were.
They
hogs,
were
I'm
a
done.
quarter
Oh
hog.
god, it was a
definitely.
huge
You know
one.
what I mean? So I'd try and milk games. Like if I had $5, I'd milk the
Yeah.
crap out of a game. So that Dragon's Lair, I would love it because of the graphics. Never got to play.
Yep. It was a quarter hog.
I don't think
and it
anybody
made
really played that game anyway. It was
so much
more-
money.
Yeah, I
It made
remember it was the big
so
laser
much
discs
money.
too. Laser discs. So.
It's
Well,
a
you had-
interactive cutscene. That's what it is.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
yeah, but you have to understand that back then you had everything, from vector graphics to
Pixel
to
8-bit. yeah.
Robotron. We'll use Robotron as an example, okay? Which back then were the really good to this, and it was such a leap forward to what everybody was used to. That's why it just blew up, and it was that game that it may not be the best game in the world. It was just something so different.
It was groundbreaking. Yep.
It
So
was
what about next
groundbreaking.
gen systems for you guys? Are you guys into next gen systems? And if so, which one do you like?
PS5.
I'm an Xbox guy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Xbox guy.
I have them both, but
I'm
I mean, with Microsoft buying every game company out, I mean, having a
yeah,
PS5
Game
is gonna be
Pass
kind
is
of
like
Game Pass is ridiculous. Like I talked to my friend and he's like, I'm like, oh, I got this game for free. I got this game for free. And he's got a PlayStation. He gets nothing for free.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
don't
just
like
got
that.
RoboCop. That RoboCop one. That's pretty cool.
Oh boy, you got RoboCop. I got the new Elder Scrolls remake already, day one.
I got that too.
And then I got what else?
I got
Call
them
of
both.
Duty.
That's why you got both.
Call of Duty was free for me.
Yeah,
Call of Duty
Call
was
of Duty.
free.
He's got both though. I have both too. My son's got Xbox.
Yeah, I had it for years. Was after a year of Call of Duty, they'll give it to you for free on PlayStation. So it's like you have both, and you can get the PlayStation stuff, and you get the Xbox stuff.
I want a PS5. I do. I haven't owned the PlayStation in a while. The last PlayStation I owned was a PS2. Believe it or not.
The
That's the other
PlayStation. This is what I tell you about the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 is the best PlayStation 4 I've ever played.
That is the truth.
That is the truth.
It
right
is. It like literally my PS4 would blow up. It would like overheat and everything, but the PS5 will play all the games just fine. So
You connected to your to any of your cabinets? I literally my PS5 is right here connected to this. So I'm playing
actually hooked
play
it up
here.
to my racing rig. It's
That's
probably the
dope.
easiest way to play the racing games is to hook it up to and switch between that and a PC. But if I
That's
just want to like hook it up at work and get people going, put Need for Speed in there and the racing rig, and they just go. So I mean, if I don't want to stand there and babysit them and try to get a racing game set up, or like my grandkids, I'll get something in Techno Parrot running for them. But if
Game said you got to pay for the Game Pass. It's not free. You're right.
You're right. But what is it? $25 a month? It's well
no,
worth.
you don't. If you do the Microsoft Rewards, I'm 3 years ahead.
That's true. If you do the rewards program, you just log in and do like stupid challenges every day, and you can pay for it pretty much by itself.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
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 Rascal talked about last night, right, Brian?
And not only that, but I'm doing a thing where you can account share with somebody. So me and my friend both have Game Pass, and only one of us has to pay for it.
Dude, you got to show me how to do that because, all right, so I have the Xbox One down here, and my kids got the Xbox X upstairs, and my daughters want to play at the same time as my son. I can't.
No, you can't
Big-
do that.
That you can't do.
You can't.
No, it's one at a time.
Really?
Yeah.
can
PlayStation, you can do 2.
I thought you could account share or something like that.
Well, you can account share with.
What's up, Dallas Duggar?
You can, but you can't both be playing the same game.
Dallas Duggar says strategy for securing a Switch 2.
Good luck.
I'd answer you, but I don't want to.
luck.
I don't want to get an
What?
Arcades Anonymous blocked. to say have a good throw game
Good luck. Awesome.
or know somebody who can get you. Like I just texted my buddy Small.
Unless you know somebody on the inside.
He's a big Best Buy store manager, so I can get.
Problem is, Nintendo already said they cannot have. They don't have enough Switches to fill pre-orders.
So are they? Why don't they take it? Are they gonna?
They're gonna let
they-
the pre-orders
what-
sell. They're gonna be smart about it.
Of course,
They're gonna let the pre-orders sell like crazy.
they're gonna oversell
They're gonna
it.
make people wait for them.
Yeah, and they're gonna.
That's what
Oh,
they're
well,
doing.
you're gonna get it next phase, phase
Yeah.
2, phase.
Oh,
Same thing they did for PS5. It was the same thing.
So it's gonna turn into a. I have a pre-order at Best Buy, but guess what? I still have to camp out there 4 days before the release date. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you think you got to show up?
I think you gotta
Remember
show
when the
up in
Wii
line
when the
in
Wii
order.
came out and you couldn't?
Like I said,
you
know
couldn't get
somebody.
The Wii was the same way.
No, the Wii U was the bad one actually. The shit
No.
console.
No, the Wii was trying to get a Wii for like when that first got launched. Everybody was trying to.
Same thing to Wii U though. I remember being in Toys R Us and everybody wanted the Wii U. For God, I don't know why. And
don't remember
It
that.
took 8 months for me to get it.
For a Wii U?
For
I don't know what it was.
both.
When the Wii U first came out, they were very short-handed.
Yeah, it took.
I got lucky and got the
to get both
PS5
of 'em.
because Sony emailed me like randomly and said we're giving you an opportunity because I had PlayStation stuff, so I was able to. I had like a half an hour window. I was able to get one for. It was during the pandemic and stuff, and I was able to get one. My kids blown away. They couldn't believe I got it. They got it for Christmas, and they were like,
Yeah, I don't
"How
think.
did you get this? How did you get it?" That was a good Christmas.
Yeah, Nintendo actually. I don't think they know what they're in for. I don't think they realize how many people are going to pre-order.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they're ready either.
they underestimated.
They
And
underestimated
that's
a
the shame.
lot. They should have had these things being made for a long time already.
Yeah,
See, I'm on the fence with it because I want it immediately because I want to do a review on it. I want to have it for content for the
Good luck.
channel, and then I want to wait for it because I don't want it to be a piece of crap. Because usually the first gen's crap. You know what I mean? So I'm like between a rock and a hard place.
Hey,
I'll
does,
wait for Metroid Prime.
I was gonna say,
for it.
do you guys does it have Congo Bongo on there, Todd?
yeah, Congo Bongo.
Oh yeah, that's on you.
No,
There you go.
Donkey Kong. It's called Donkey Kong.
Congo Bongo.
Congo Bungo.
Yeah, really, there isn't a lot. The launch games, the launch sucks.
Yeah, the launch games aren't that great.
You get Mario Kart, and then what?
How you
Mario
gonna
Kart
have a
World is
launch?
pretty good though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how you gonna have a launch to a system and not have a new Mario game? That's the crazy thing.
Is there a new Zelda game? Because Breath of the Wild, even
The
though
only thing they
Breath of
got
the
is Donkey Kong coming up a month later, and then sometime Metroid Prime 4 sometime.
Which
Yo,
will
is that
probably
going to
in
be
November.
first-person perspective or is that going to be third-person? Metroid.
First person.
First person. It's the Prime series.
Hey, look.
Bongo Bongo. There it is.
There you go.
Look at that marquee.
Yeah, it's a diagonal.
Top
one.
notch right there.
It's fun.
You got to
Chuck
play
E.
this at
Cheese?
you get to play this at Galloping Ghost, didn't you?
Sure did.
Oh, Galvin goes. I would love to go there, man. Place is sick.
It was
It is.
amazing.
It
It
is.
was-
Yeah.
Yep.
It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Very overwhelming.
What
Me
the
and
heck? I've never
Stock
seen
Jack
this.
though
What the
got to
heck
play
is this?
Tempest. Me and Stock Jack
We played Tempest and we played Robotron.
We did play Robotron. Well, I didn't play Robotron.
Wow.
Michael B
I
was
did.
hogging it. Michael B
I-
was hogging it.
We played it. I mean,
Michael B was hogging it because he was trying to beat your score. You versus
Well, no,
Bubble.
he got the high score, which he kept playing to get a high score on there, and I came in and just basically crushed it.
Nice.
And then he's like, I gotta beat his score, and I say, hi, Michael B. And I introduced myself, and he was just too busy trying to beat your score, so he really,
Yeah,
kind of blew
he
me
never got-
off.
He never
Okay.
got close.
He's like, I gotta play this game. It was good stuff.
Congo
I've never seen
Bongo's
this
beating
game
you up,
ever.
man.
I know that hole is killing me, man.
You
Yeah.
suck. And fall.
Real fun, let me tell you.
I've never played this. This is like a 3D Donkey Kong.
I've never seen
It's
this
it's a
forever.
trackball game, right? It's
Yeah.
a trackball. Okay.
No, it's got a
it's,
joystick
you
and
know,
two
yeah,
buttons.
it's diagonal like Cubert. Like
Yeah, it's a Cubert kind of.
Oh,
Yep.
so there is. So this could be if a Cube Cab ever came out, they
You
could.
gotta see if you can jump early, Mikey.
Obviously.
And I think the front of it falls too, by the way.
So it has it's Donkey Kong-ish in that
Except for he's throwing
s-
coconuts, it looks like.
that-
He'll
right?
Sega's answer.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you
with
are.
the
Boom.
Zaxxon perspective.
Yep.
What's that?
This makes me want to play Monster Bash.
There you go.
It's making Mike want to punch the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. Don't
don't wanna
kill
play
Congo Bongo.
I
Okay.
see the vein in the
It's
back
all
of his
right,
head
Mike,
sticking
it's
out.
all right.
He's ready. You can tell by the fifth time he missed.
He's like,
Yeah.
ah.
I'm
Make me
done.
never want
I'm
to play that
done.
game again. That's what
Mike
makes me-
smash.
Oh.
I'm closest to step in. Like I'm tanking. But so does this have Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey on it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's like you never see. Like it was at Galloping Ghost, and I never see it in the arcade anymore. It's one of my favorite. It's
That's-
my favorite hockey game.
One of the drawbacks to this thing is trying to sit down here and find something to play because there's 32,000 choices of games.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
problem.
Netflix syndrome.
Yeah.
But that's why I like going to the actual arcades and finding those new ones and going, hey, I probably had this at home, and then go
Yeah.
You know what I use?
That's
I
why
use
I watched the Gallop and Go stream. They have like the video like Monday, like they do like the Monday releases. or whatever
Really?
They do.
Yeah.
Yep, Doc.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, they release like one a week, don't they?
Yeah, one a week. Yes.
I use a few of the. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups like Retro Gaming Hysteria. I use them. Digital Arcade is pretty cool. The Lunatics groups are cool as shit. They've got arcade one, they've got a light gun one, and they've got a racing
Yep.
one. So if you guys
that's
aren't in
the-
those, highly recommend you join them. You get a lot of cool stuff. They do a lot of free builds too on there too, by the way.
Interesting.
Yeah,
good
I
spot
went
to
on there
find it.
because of you, and I realized I actually had the racing one. That's actually quite nice.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this like NBA Jam? Is this same
Yes,
people?
it's NBA Jam but hockey.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah,
Three
That's
on
pretty
three.
cool.
Yep. Yeah, there's a
It's
shoot,
actually,
a pass, and a turbo. It's amazing.
There's a really good port of it for N64. They made a good port
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
this
they're both
three-
hard
three-
NBA.
What is this like the other one that hits?
It's,
a little bit
basically
different.
what hits became.
So this one was. Oh,
Or
okay.
This is what became hits in a way.
And Dallas, I agree with you. Mario Kart is a great launch game because it appeals to everybody.
Oh yeah,
Old
don't get
school
me wrong,
Nintendo
but I
fans
think it's gonna
upwards.
they're gonna run to the Wii Sports issue where nobody buys anything else and they just play Wii
Right?
Sports or
Yeah.
play Mario
yeah.
Kart.
They need
That's-
they need to have a Mario Kart, a Mario game in general, or something.
Yeah.
A little different.
Yeah, because I mean that's all I usually play is Mario Kart with these guys.
Yeah.
We play Mario Kart all the time.
Bro, we used to get vicious back. in the
Mario
day with Mario Kart.
Party too. Mario Party I played with.
What's your
the kids.
favorite Mario Kart game?
The Switch one.
Really?
64.
I like Double Dash. I think Double Dash was awesome.
from
I
the-
don't
Double
play a
Dash
lot
was
of them,
fun.
so I don't play a lot of Nintendo. So
That was on
64
GameCube.
was my favorite.
Double Dash, you could ride tandem
And you
with
could
another
you
player.
trade-
and
Yeah,
could
and
you
switch.
flip.
Yeah, it
you
was
can
cool.
switch. Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty cool actually.
I was a CTR guy. My kids and I, we always played Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, nice. Crash
Oh, Crash Bandicoot was dope.
Good game.
Yes,
See Kirby in the chat. Good to see you, buddy.
you're right. Matt, I'm gonna have to find this game now.
It's
It's
amazing.
good. Yeah, this game's amazing.
They make a port of it for N64 as well.
I wonder if I could get this on the Blitz, NFL Blitz.
I don't think it's strong enough to play it because this is more.
This is
But
3D, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
It could-
3D.
No, I
Yeah, this game was hard to emulate.
well, maybe do the N64 one then, because it
Yeah,
emulates
it should
the
run
Dreamcast.
the N64 version.
It runs the Dreamcast just fine.
Todd,
Yeah.
Todd, can you make that
Yeah.
his picture? Bring him up as full. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see
yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. This. Oh wow.
Yeah, this game's awesome.
Yeah, this is right up your alley, Sock Jack. Yeah, you guys are big hockey fans, so
The commentators, the sound effects, all that. It's good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
they
I'm
had as
definitely
much
gonna play this.
logos
This
on
game looks
that
fun
one
as hell.
too.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can fight in this game.
Mhm.
It's not
Really?
like open ice.
That's dope.
Well,
But if
that's the other
Arcade
one.
One Up came up with this version, they would take the fighting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't check anybody, and
That's
you,
right.
you would
That's
shake
right.
hands. You would shake hands.
It's like Super Nintendo's Mortal Kombat with the gray blood, right?
That's right.
Well, that was the big thing. They took the blitz and they took all the late hits out because the NFL didn't want him in there. They just kind of ruined. And I love that cab too, man. It's probably one of my favorite cabs.
Endgame is right. Mario Kart is launching because Nintendo is pushing their game chat / camera, so they need
Yes,
a
sir.
multiplayer game.
There you go.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I want the Piranha Plant.
I completely want that Piranha camera.
Okay, so you know the Piranha Plant is only 480p, right?
Ew, gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the other
that,
one is
isn't that
1080p.
disappointing?
Yeah,
That
they
is
didn't. They
super
won't tell you
disappointing.
that, but they said that.
Ew,
it's a-
gross. I would never buy it then. It's a waste.
yeah, it's a 480p one.
Mike's gonna have 4 of them.
Somebody will come up with something better anyway. So you think some
They'll be
third
in there
person,
soon.
third party will
You
come up
know
with
it,
something
so don't
better?
worry.
Yeah.
Still working on my Nintendo Switch 1 collection, right? I don't need a 2 yet.
Okay, this Matt, you're gonna make me play this game.
Yep. I played it 4 or 5 times. I got up and goes.
Man, if we could get this set up to play multiplayer,
Nope.
Up to 4 players.
man, Arcade One Up, what the heck are you doing?
Hey, I wonder,
Yeah.
could we, Jay, could that be emulated in EMU VR? You the cart as a cart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. What emulator is that using? It's using MAME. Yeah,
Game. Yes.
it's MAME.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's MAME 2003.
I'll talk
Yeah,
to
you
Meatball.
could emulate that and you could get in and play
Yeah,
against each other.
We'll get Meatball on that.
Yeah,
There you go.
there you go, Matt. Trying to help you out, man.
Yes, sir.
You just need a VR. Actually,
He's
you
got
don't.
VR now.
No, you don't need that because you could do it flat screen. You don't have to have.
Well,
a
I'm talking
VR
about
set.
if you want to play other people, though.
Yes,
No,
sir.
he doesn't have to. If he wants to join us, and that he doesn't have to.
Oh,
have
that's
VR.
right. That's right. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can
Thank
go
you.
in the room, like, and on your computer thing, and we can be playing each other.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Or we could just figure out how to do it like normal and
Yeah,
do it in
yeah.
Discord or something.
This was Midway's answer to that same type of game.
Open
Yep.
ice.
2-on-2 open ice.
Yeah,
Yes.
Brian made a cab of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going to
Yeah.
Open Ice was Midway's answer to that type of game.
What is it like NFL Blitz?
This is the NBA Jam, but hockey.
Yeah.
So, Brian, why did you get rid of it, by the way?
I got tired of dealing with the issues I was having with the control panel, with the way it
Oh.
looked.
Oh,
It was just
You
I just
weren't
wasn't
happy with
happy with
the
the mod.
pack.
Yeah, the
graphic
graphics were not that great, unfortunately.
yeah.
oh,
It looked beautiful on camera though.
it did on
It
from
looked
camera.
good
It
on
looked great. I
camera,
did not
but when you
know.
got
Yeah,
up
on
close
camera
to
looked
it,
great. In person though, no.
Oh wow.
Shotgun Sean says one more hour.
I don't have an hour in me. I gotta go.
I don't have another hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm about
we-
done too. I'm
We
about done
usually,
as well.
yeah, we usually end at 11. We've been going since 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, see,
actually,
look,
Well,
we have
we
two.
can call it. I mean, we're all tired too, my friends. So we
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah, but here's
Can
the
I do a shameless plug real quick?
Oh, of course you can.
So the Arcades Anonymous guys are really trying to get to 1,000 subs,
Okay.
and we're going to give away once we hit 1,000 subs. We got one of those X Arcade joysticks that we're going to give away.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
Well, I just
and
subbed
then-
today. I didn't realize I wasn't subbed, so I just subbed today.
All right, appreciate it.
And I've
Well,
I've
we
been
appreciate
subbed.
that.
I've been subbed. So yeah, guys, please like and subscribe to Arcades Anonymous channel.
Yeah, please check them out.
For
Really
the
cool dudes.
people in Arcades Anonymous, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Exactly.
Even though we do go
absolutely.
Hey,
against,
sub for sub.
even though we do start on the same night, I don't view you guys as rivals. I view you guys as friends.
No,
We're
we-
the same.
No.
No, we're brothers, man.
If you notice, sometimes while we're even live streaming, I'll be in your chat talking, just because I like to support you guys. And usually on my days where I'm working Wednesdays, I'm always in your guys' chat. You know, the both of us and the other two gentlemen
Couldn't be here tonight.
are always willing to come on your show anytime.
Yep.
Yep.
There's an open invite for any of you guys, any of the 11,000 members of Arcades
Join
Anonymous.
The
Who wants to come
11,000.
out of the fridge,
And,
you know.
and Vito, you're coming. You're coming in the fridge.
Yes, I will be in
Monday.
your fridge eating all your food on Monday. Yes, sir.
What's is this my? No, that's this is my Monday.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Or-
So,
okay, yeah. Well,
you-
you know, we're gonna be
And,
seeing each other
Brian,
Monday.
are you
Eskimo
joining
Brothers.
us?
All right, we'll put him on a
Brian,
rotisserie.
Brian, you
fine.
joining us?
These
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are okay.
I could probably come
Uh,
inside
thanks.
for
Is
a
there
little
is
bit.
there
Spirit.
anything anybody else, any of the other gentlemen would like to plug? Please do so. We are streaming on Rumble and on YouTube right now.
That's
Go on,
awesome.
B.
Yep, check these guys out.
Yeah.
Good
Brian,
guys.
you got something?
Well, I mean, I'm close to 1,000 myself. Chaotic BPR here, so I mean, I'm
Yes,
what,
sir.
50. I'm 55 away.
We gotta
55
get
away
you.
from
We gotta
1,000.
get you
We're
there.
getting it. We're getting it. We'll push you. Don't worry. I'll show you.
55
Yep.
subs. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
So, yeah,
It's definitely
I'd really
possible.
appreciate
100%.
And as far as my channel, we do everything.
Be Richard, you know you
everything
coming on, man.
content-wise.
Everybody can check out my little tiny channel, Multi Mike's Gaming, as well.
Yeah, Mike's got what do you have,
Yeah.
like 40,
I got 40 subs.
40 subs.
Ooh.
Mike just started out.
started,
He's
Hey, don't.
Yeah, listen, everybody right now had 40 subs at one point.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Oh,
I'm gonna start doing
absolutely.
I'm gonna start doing reviews and stuff and more videos of my arcade. I just gotta get a studio set up in my house.
Yes, sir.
Just do content, man. Like I said, when we come here, you and I will start filming videos so you can have it for your channel, dude.
Here's the Wayne Gretzky for 64, by the way. I was telling you about.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There you
This
go.
is 64 port.
So I
In-game
might be able to
arcade
get
said he's
that
one of
going
them,
on. Get that going on the Blitz.
That
Yeah, it
stuff
should be
doesn't
no
hold a
problem.
candle. It doesn't hold a candle, by the way, to the Intellivision ice hockey.
Ah.
All right,
Now-
so Arcade Adam asked what the other channels are for you guys. It's going to be Multicade Matt, right?
Yes, sir.
4,000 of them.
Nerd Lounge Master, is it 94?
84. Yeah.
84.
84.
Gamer
Stock Jock.
Fridge.
Stock Jock, is there numbers? I can't see the. Swear to God,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't. I feel like
Right,
Saul. I
Stock
can't
Jock.
see too good. God
These
damn you.
bifocals. Video, get your
There we go.
bifocals.
It's
So
just Stock
Stock
Jock,
Jock-
right?
It's just Stock Jock,
Just,
right?
stock, just good old stock jock. Yep.
J Pixel. I linked them all already in the description, but I'm gonna
Awesome.
get the rest of them. I think I got everybody except for Multicade Matt and
Yeah, mine's Gamer Fridge. Mine's
Yep,
Gamer
yep,
Fridge.
yep.
Just got
Gamer
it.
Fridge. I've had
Fridge.
you on before. That's my boy. He's cool as shit.
Sir.
And what are the other guys?
too.
And Chaotic. Don't forget Chaotic.
Chaotic BPR. Yes.
Yes, we know.
Galaga Guy 88.
Galaga
And
Guy,
then- And then
Which
G.I.
is
Joe.
on-
G.I.
it's on
G.I.
the-
Joel.
G.I. Joel. Yes. I think I did tag the
G.I.
main
Joel, the
ones. The only ones
master.
I missed were
The Master, yes.
He's the master builder.
Nice.
Yep.
If he doesn't get it fixed, it'll give away at 960. Wow. They really want to try to get rid of that KI cabinet for you, man. Jeez.
Right
Brian,
now, it's
my-
in the corner of shame.
My offer still stands, Brian.
Oh,
No,
man.
that's not
Wow.
going to happen.
Hey, Jay, what time Monday?
We are at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard.
All right, boys and girls. Thank you very
Very
much,
cool.
everybody. For
No,
coming
thank
on the
you.
show.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
Thank you,
Great
guys.
having you on. Great for us being on your show, man.
I can't
Really
believe this
appreciate
worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Good. Well,
Thank you.
well,
And
Thank
and we could do it again in the future.
Yeah,
whenever
just
you
let us
guys-
know.
Absolute.
What's up, P-dubs?
Pinball.
Oh, look, there he is.
P-dubs.
P-dubs comes in
P-dubs.
late,
Pinball.
Pinball.
just as we're leaving. So,
cool. Good night,
Gentlemen,
everybody.
always a pleasure to have y'all on. We'll see y'all next week. And
good.
Anything else? Any final thoughts?
Wow.
No, this
Game
was
on.
fun.
Game
Come
on,
on,
guys.
boys.
Later, brother.
Out of